All right, logging in, getting to it. All right, here I am in the Goldshire Inn. Now, if you haven't played WoW in a long time, like me, I haven't played in about 12 years, it still has the same wonderful magic that it did back in the day. It's a lot of fun to run around, say hello to my guild members, get into trouble. They've been playing for a while, so, and man, I went a lot longer than I was going to go on 76 there, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's get our sound on. There we go. Let me say hello to everybody. Hi, all. I love to get in and say hello to my guild. And I've changed the default tab to my guild tab now. And I've kind of moved it up and kind of moved it off to the right. I like to be off to the right up here. And then when I roll over stuff, it should, overlap this. Hello, our fearless leader. There we go. Hello, boss. I love when people call me boss for some reason. I've had a lot of members call me boss. Or most people call me Kiz for short. K-I-S or K-I-Z. If you want to pronounce it right. But that's the way it goes. Look at that. See, everybody's saying hi in the chat. See, that's when you know you're with a great guild. When you say hi, and a whole bunch of people say hi back to you. There we go. Now, I always invite my members, right, if they want to hang out with me, but they're not required to. It's not like I say, hey, everybody has to come help and power level me, right? They're never required to do that. I always appreciate them being here and being part of the guild. So, yeah, that's one of the things also. Appreciate your members, right? Appreciate them for who they are. Try to bolster their strengths and then help them out when they need help balancing them out. Before you leave, be sure to follow our social medias to get the latest updates. There you go, Jessamy. There you go. Though you should stick around for WoW Classic. There you go. Yeah, stick around for WoW Classic. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about guild leading and that kind of stuff. Now, again, if you are new to my stream, my name is Kismet. I am the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds. We've been in WoW with over 300 members back in the day on Gladden, by the way. I remembered our server name the other day. But right now, we have about 21 people in the guild. There is about 20 of them, counting myself, who are actually mains or their main characters. And we have one alt character in the guild right now. And eventually, of course, that will grow more and more as people reach max level and whatnot. And I remember we wanted to go this way. So we'll kind of run along and show people some love as we're running. Give some boosty boost. But I got to get out of this street first. Rock those elf quests. There we go. Rock those elf quests. What's up, Corlin? I don't know you, but I like your dwarf. He's a cute guy. Make me a dwarf hunter at some point. I'll make me one. I'll get it going on. There we go. Where's my chat? My chat's not scrolling again. My mod chat not scrolling. There we go. There we go. Kids reminder noted. Thank you very much. Remember to get those kids reminders in, because that's why I have you guys to note those, because if I forget. I mean, if you can't note them, just let me know and I'll note it. But my mods are awesome. Always backing me up. Backing me up. All right, so we want to go to the new area out here and get it going on. People are playing WoW again. The Lion King is in theaters. I know, huh? I know, right, Scott? This 15-year-old game is the most popular thing on Twitch right now. You guys think you want to play Classic, but you really don't. No, we do. We do want to play it. We want to play it how it was, because we loved it. It is one of the most perfectly and wonderfully balanced games where as you progress, you actually get loot that you need. You have lots of fun with your friends. Then you get to the quests and you get to do dead mines and all that kind of fun stuff. Hello. And when I'm not running with other people, I will read the quest text. Let's do it. It was horrible. Verna woke me when she heard the ruckus in the fields. The fields were full of hooligans. Let's turn this down just a little bit. We left in a rush, and I forgot to pack my pocket watch. Verna's pa gave me the watch on our wedding day, and I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe at the farmhouse. I remember this quest. Look for the field pumpkins to the west. You can't miss it. If you bring it back to me, I'll be grateful. All right. Oh, we'll get some stuff. All right, what does Verna got? Sometimes I think there's a gray cloud in the sky just raining bad luck down upon us. First we're driven off our land, and now we can't even get out of Westfall. Everything is a mess. Something needs to be done. Westfall stew. I never thought the day would come when I'd leave the farm, but the fields are overrun with thieves, and it's far too dangerous for us here now. As soon as Farmer Fulborough gets the wagon fixed, we'll be on our way. I love to do the lore, by the way. I'm a lore kind of person. I like to get into the lore and read the lore and all of that stuff. Especially when I first play through a game, I will read all the lore. Just so you know, this is not my first playthrough. I have played a tremendous amount of WoW. A tremendous amount when it actually was Classic. From when it launched until right before the expansion, like a month before, my members wanted to go play another game called Guild Wars 2, and that's what we did. Or wait, no, it was Lord of the Rings Online. We went and played Lord of the Rings Online as well. And some of my members stayed in WoW as well, by the way. They played it all these years, all 15 years. So you probably won't see them because they are very heavily invested in the retail version, or they've just been burnt out in the game and they probably won't be back for Classic, and that's okay. That's okay, right? I don't force all of my members to watch my Twitch channel. I don't force all of my members to, play games that I'm playing. I want them to have fun. I want them to choose to play, right? And I do the same thing too. I rarely ever recruit, like go on to the global and say, hey, we're looking for members, come in and, do it. I find that usually great members find the guild. They usually find it. And they say, hey, Kismet, oh, man, I'd love to be part of your guild. I've been watching you play either on stream or I've been hearing about your guild. I would love to join it. And those are the members I want to have, the ones who actually find the guild, the ones who feel special being part of it. And those are the best type of members, I find. There we go. Kismet, did you play WoW a lot when it came out? Wow, St. Stephen! Notice how I answered your question, and I swear I didn't read it out of the chat. That is why they call me Kismet. That's how I got that nickname. Is that I would answer questions, or I would say, hey, let's go do this, that, and the other thing, and then a friend of mine will walk up and literally say the exact thing, almost word for word of what I said. And they're like, whoa, that's like Kismet! And then that's how I got that name. And I've had that name for 40 plus years now. People call me Kismet more in real life than my real name. And no, I'm not going to tell you my real name. They call me that more in real life. I answer to Kismet. I don't answer to most things like, hey, you or guy or other stuff like that. But if someone says Kismet, I'll be like, I'll look every time. Usually. St. Stephen, right? Isn't that weird how I do that sometimes? I don't know. It's one of those things. I just roll on. Vanilla, Burning Crusade, Lich King were like Game of Thrones, incredible at first, and then they ran out of ideas. You know what? Same thing happened in Lord of the Rings Online. They got to a point where it was just like, hey, walk over there, get my stick. Get my stick and bring it back to me. Hey, dude, you're 5 steps from your stick. Go get your stick on your own. I'm not here to go get your stick. I'm here for the epic Lord of the Ring battles, which apparently are never going to happen in that game. Or at least, I don't know. Maybe they added some. It was a lot of walking around, talking, fetch quests, and, talk to this guy and that guy and the other thing. They didn't get it. They didn't get it after a while. The original quests are fantastic in that game, by the way. I still recommend Lord of the Rings Online. Incredibly great game. The base game's pretty fantastic. Mines of Moria, one of the greatest expansions in any game ever. You got a lot for what you paid for in that expansion. Big time. Those first 3 WoW companions were amazing. Everything after that, yeah. A lot of people say to me that when they added pandas, that's when they got upset, or that's when they left WoW. I don't know. I like Kung Fu Panda. I love that movie. It was pretty great. I don't know. You quit in Wrath? Yeah, there you go. The first 3 WoW convention thing, yeah. So will WoW Classic only have launch content, or will they eventually add up to Lich King, since I hear that's when WoW peaked? I don't know if they're adding Lich King, but they said they were going to add all the rest of the stuff down the road. Like, it doesn't have all the instances that it would normally have if you were playing WoW Classic 12 years ago. It would not have all, or 13, 14 years ago. It will not have all that content at the start, right? So you can't go and do all the high-end raids and all the stuff that you did before, but they are adding that down there. If you'd like to see a progression of what they're going to be adding, you can check it out on their forums. They actually have a post of, okay, we're going to do this in stage 1, this in stage 2, this stage 3, whatnot. I wish I had that link. Jessamy, can you hunt down that link for me, or Rathwall, whoever is watching my chat right now. Could you hunt down that that progression of Classic WoW for me? By the way, Jessamy, my Master at Arms, meaning the second in command, in there. So if you're in the guild and I'm not around and you have a problem or issue or something you need help with, feel free to hunt out Jessamy as well. She's agreed to help out. Which is great, which is, you know, as a leader, I am usually doing a lot of things at the same time. I'm going to try to get more gameplay in and less guild running this time, because guild running can be very time consuming. I would say when I was running the guild back in the original WoW Classic, that I would 90% do guild stuff and 10% actually play the game. That's it. That's an easy, maybe 95%. That's a lot of guild running. And I try to do it at a higher level now, because I've learned a lot of mistakes along the way. Like very early on, like what I wanted to do early on here is make sure that, and actually we'll come back and read the rest of that in a second, is to make sure that I do all the ranking, right? You get all your ranks set up, right? Your guild stuff over here, guild control. You set up all your ranking. Here's my rankings here: Master of War, Officer, Member. I'll actually add another rank for Lead Officer, who works with all the other officers on what we expect and all that stuff. And then also I spent time offline today sending a letter to every single person in the game. Every single person in the game who is part of my guild, not every single person like in the whole world, but every person who's part of my guild, I sent them actually 2 letters. One that says, welcome to the guild, here's a bit about the guild. And the second one, a bit about more information about the guild, where you can find information, where you can find help if you need it in the guild as well. And of course, to help out each other and all that stuff. And of course, also about the page and about how to name, how to go in and mark your character and make sure that you say, look, oh, everybody did. Look, except for 2 people now. 2 people are the only people who haven't marked their character yet. Scorched Dragon, who's my mod. Scorched Dragon! Mod, mark your character. Mark your note. And I like every one of them to be the same. I'm very like ADHD about that it's got to be the same. And the reason why is it makes it easier to manage. Also, I realized that I want the engineering, say they're engineering and mining, to put engineering first and then mining. The first one, the main crafting, should be put first, so people know, oh, wait, I'm looking for an engineer in the guild. Oh, who's an engineer? Oh, this person's an engineer. Oh, let me give them some mats, and maybe they can make me something. Or maybe I'll just donate some mats to them so that they can level up their engineering and then get to a higher level and then make me the stuff that I need at that higher level. And I do that. As I'm running around, you'll see me pick up stuff for just giving it away to random members as I run into them, you know, when they're online and whatnot. And also I watch activity, right? If I feel like they're out for more than like, say 14 days, like 2 weeks, I'll go, hey, send them a letter, and see if they reply to it and say, hey, you've been out for 14 days or whatnot. Are you considering, not playing or whatever? Because, that's another slot I could have for someone else and less people I have to track. Some people are exempt to that, by the way. Some people who've been in the guild for a very long time, who have real life issues and are like, Kismet, I've got to deal with real life issues. I have military service that I need to take care of, or anything like that. Or really, if you just come and tell me and say, Kismet, I'm going to be out for a month, I'm going to be out for 6 months, whatever it is, can you leave me in the guild? I got no problem with that. Sure, I'll leave you in the guild, no problem. But if I find that people are new members and I don't really know them, they haven't been in the guild for a while, and they're very inactive and they're not doing anything, I will eventually remove them from the guild. Because it just makes it more work for the guild leader, makes it more for my officers and whatnot if someone is just in the guild but not playing the game. And again, I hate removing people, but I will do it in a second if people break the rules. I don't mess around here. Bye-bye. G-boot. You gone. Just like that. So we'll call it, let's see. Scott has entered the Baron's chat. There you go. He's entered the Baron chat. Look out. Post a link to you, Kismet. All right. Contact plan. Yeah, that's it, Jessamy. Go ahead and just throw it in the chat. Thank you so much. Hey, hi all there, West. How you doing? Thanks, Westy, for being in the stream. Do you know if there's a dual talented in Classic? Yes. There is dual weapons on the Hunter. You can do dual axis. I believe the Warrior can spec into that, into the higher levels as well, and so on. Now, another thing also I'll do, if I'm not managing the guild and not, updating everybody's stuff, look right here, Slippy Bit. Slippy Bit, he's using the wrong type of bracket. I mean, I'm that, like, wrong type of bracket, bro. You got an extra space in there. I'm that guy. I'm that guy when it comes to my guild. Because I know when people start doing that uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is probably for the quest I don't even have. I remember doing these golems back in the day. It's weird, as you know, as I go through, I actually remember a lot of this. I remember doing a lot of this stuff. There it is. Wow, it took long enough. There we go. All right. Uh-oh, I got a 20-minute thing. Stamina reduced by 2. Let's see. Can I remove that one? Nope. That's a disease. Oh, I did laying of hands. Oh, that was stupid. That's a long cooldown. That's an hour. Purify. There we go. All right. Yeah, I want to use my purify. Let's put that up there along my stuff. That was some serious fail right there. Oh, what did I do with my water? Oh, my water expired. Aw. Oh, where's my mage buddies? Give me some water. So yeah, if I'm not managing the guild, one of the things I want to say is I just turn this off. And I just see who's online. You also, as a guild leader, you want to kind of get a vibe of how many people are online each day. Like right now, there's 5 people online when I'm online. But during the day, there was a lot more people on. So kind of get a vibe of when your main group is on. Maybe if I have time later on, I'll actually break up my gameplay. I'll play some here and then play some offline with the guild as well. You want to kind of do that in MMOs, so I'm not focusing on talking to you guys or focusing on the guild when we're running stuff from time to time when I'm helping members and whatnot. So I will do that as well later on after I get past TwitchCon and a whole bunch of other stuff. But for now, it's only going to be on stream. So there we go. Let's see. Westfall Steel. I never thought the day would come when I'd leave the farm, but the fields are overrun with thieves and da-da-da-da. We read kind of that stuff. Can you do me a favor and let me scribble down my recipe for Westfall Stool? Please take it to Salma Saden over on the farm yonder. The Saden farm is just beyond the fork in the road. Vernon wants you to deliver her recipe. All right, we'll do that.
Safe travels. Hey there.
Poor old Blanchy. She's a tired beast after all the work we put her through. I fed her before we left the farm, but we weren't expecting the wagon to break on us. If you could bring her a few handful of oats from the fields, I'd be grateful. I bet you could, you know, these are really great quests, by the way. They're really great quests for a fantasy game. A lot of good quests, a lot of good progression, a lot of good items that you get that help you along the way. Very cool. I bet you could find some around the farms in Westfall if you steer clear of those horrific machines that have taken it over. There are several farms southwest of here. All right. Well, thank you for the quest. Let's do it. All right. So then the first thing I do is I go into quest, which is L, and I hold down shift and I click on everything here. And I got a report there, but we got 2 of these here. Gives her armor marker. Report to the guy. Take the invisibility liquor to Maybelle McClure. I thought there was something where we had to... Huh. All right, there's nothing here. Okay. We've got to run back this way. See, it's not tracking. One of the things that if you're going to do quests, I like it just straight up track. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's bruiseweed. I thought that was one of my quests. Oh, requires herbalism 100. Oh yeah, so now one of the things that we need to do, I just remember that. One of the things we need to do is we need to work on our herbalism back there so that when we get over here, we have herbalism 100. I seriously doubt I'm anywhere close to that. Let's go ahead and see our herb collecting in our skills. How do we see that? Oh, we don't see it in skills. We see it in character. Under skills. There we go. I'm 15 of 75. So this area is 100. So I actually need to go back and do stuff back there. So let's go back and work on that. We'll grind that up a little bit before we come into this area. Otherwise, we can't collect anything over here, which is going to be a bummer. So let's work on that first. Let's go back and just run around, kill a bunch of stuff, get a bunch of cash, and also collect a bunch of materials while we're at it. There we go. I had to go some Horde PvP for a bit. Hey, do what you gotta do. We ran good earlier. There we go. WoW Class is gonna be #1 on Twitch for a while. Yeah. And they're like, you don't really want to play WoW Classic. Oh yeah. Yeah, people do. I could have told you that one. People really enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed it a lot. I haven't played it in 12 years. I haven't played it since it was Classic. Yeah. I hate it when they dodge those big attacks. So when you have a small weapon, when you have a large weapon, like I do, and they're dodging those attacks, it really does make a difference, right? That's why some people go with quicker weapons, so that they dodge the first attack, they have a very quick second attack. That's a good reason to use maces and stuff like that, because you have a quicker attack. But such the way it goes. We're just going to wipe out stuff here. And then just kind of work on our herbalism, work on our mining. We're just going to walk all over the whole entire place here in these starter levels. And we're like, well, Kismet, hurry up, man. You want to be max level. You want to be the highest level on the server so you can get famous. Nah, I don't care. I don't care about that. I care about the enjoyment of playing the game. If I suck the enjoyment out of the game, I should just not even play it. I should not even bother. It's such a waste. All right, how can we get up here? I feel like over here. I love to climb, too. I'm a big climber. And again, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I know you're talking directly to me. Can't quite get up there that way. Man, I got to remember all my climb-up spots. That's what I call them. I call them my climb-up spots, where you can just kind of, you know, jump your way up like that. There you go. See, Kismet got the skills. I still got the skills, everybody. I still got the skills. I could have got, should have just ran and got it from there, but still, getting those skills. Now, like, Kismet, what kind of crafting you're going to do? I'm actually not going to do any crafting. Everybody already took all the crafting, and I would rather build them up as a crafter. But if I see that they're not on and not crafting, or getting that higher crafting or helping members, then I'll switch into whatever crafting can best help the guild. That's just the way I am. That's my job. My job is to help the guild. So yeah, we're going to run around behind here for nodes, and we'll keep switching back and forth. I should probably hotkey those. Oh, and I got mail, too. Somebody sent me back some mail. We'll have to check that out. Now, I'm probably going to have to block the stream whenever I'm checking my mail in case it's something about another member. Because sometimes, you know, you have an issue with a member or somebody was being rude or whatever. I seriously doubt I'm going to have that with this crew. But that stuff I will not disclose on stream. I like to protect the privacy of individuals when there's an issue. I actually had someone come to me before a long time ago in Lineage. And they're like, well, what happened with so-and-so and so-and-so? And I'm like, well, I can't disclose it to you. That's private information between them. And whatnot. He's like, no, I've been in the guild a long time. You just tell me what was going on, because I think so-and-so was wrong and whatever. And I'm like, dude, that would be a huge break of trust. I am not going to do that. But just know that the problem is solved, that I did talk with both parties. I listened to both sides of the story, and the problem is solved. And he's like, well, you should tell me. I don't have to tell you nothing. Here's the thing. I don't have to tell nobody nothing. I respect members' privacy. And if they have an issue or they had a bad day, I don't want them to be judged on that bad day, forever. Oh, man, I just want to spend all my time climbing. Climbing up all the hills. Oh, man, I love this. That's what I loved about this game, was climbing up the hills and trying to see if I could climb my way up onto stuff and whatnot back in the day. I got to get my skills back, though. I feel real rusty on my climbing. Because sometimes you can just jump at an angle. Oh, you can jump. Oh, there we go. Jump at an angle, and then you can get up, right? Run along the... I find the edges of the mountains are the places to run to find that ore way up here. Whoa, whoa, look out. Hey-oh. Great thing, I'm a healer. There we go. Oh, I wonder if I got some more skills that I'm totally neglecting. No, not yet. Haven't got leveled up. Yeah, dungeons were back in their true form. Yeah, there you go. Happy harvesting reaper sounds. There you go. Link was probably a fishing attack. You don't have to thank me. And then a link for some gift card stuff that I just deleted. Yeah, watch out for links out there, by the way. Did you know that people can get your personal information just from a link? Just from you clicking on a link. Boom. Got your personal information just like that. That's why I banned all links in my chat now. Don't want anybody doxing people in my chat. All right. And again, we're just going to kind of go back and forth. We'll kill mobs. We'll grab a lot of loot. I find that the mobs are very sparing along the edges. I remember this from the original WoW. Along the edges of the mountains. On the edges of the stuff. So if you're running along the edges here, you typically have the best. Or if you're running along the mountainsides, the best kind of failed attempt. Awesome. Awesome. We're failing a lot today. We're going to fail a lot along the way, too. There goes some silver leaf. Very nice. You got to invest your time into this so that you're getting those skills built up as well. And I don't like to leave an area until I have my crafting built up. This way, when I go in the next zone, I can actually collect stuff when I'm running around. And I can give that to my members. Not much there. Oh, there we go. And this doesn't take too long. You want to invest some time in it. I find. If this is your thing, I'm a big collector of stuff. So I feel like this pays off big time later on. Going around collecting stuff. Arise, my champion! Parkour game. Hold my oats. There you go. By personal information, what do you mean? Like where you're located? They can find out information about you by clicking those links. Yeah, where you live, your IP address, all of that stuff. They can find out a lot of your information. So be very close when you're clicking on just random links. And then when it says, hey, log in to, update your password or something like that, never click that. Never click anything that says, hey, you won, $15 million from Zimbabwe or something like that. I'm like, you know what? Just go ahead and throw it in my account. And they're like, well, we need you to give us your account number and all of that stuff. And it's, okay, just send it to me in the mail. Oh, wait, we don't have your address. Okay, just send it to my P.O. box. And they're like, okay, what's your P.O. box? I'm like, boom, here it is. Right? Then it's fine. Because, don't fall for that stuff, everybody. There's a lot of scammers in the world who have, like, zero ethics, right? They steal stuff. Oh, whoa, what was that? They steal stuff from old people who fall for those things, right? Discipline Stein of the Owl. I want to do that just because it looks awesome. Use my Stein. Hit people with my Stein in the head. There we go. Let's see who's in here. Oh, what's up? I'm all over you, bro. Still recharging. Throws me off when I can't see the circle at their feet. I'm owning these dudes now. Now, I've got some armor upgrades and weapon upgrades thanks to my awesome members. Let's go check over here for some... Oh, there's one. Ooh, underwater. Oh, this will be a fun one. Oh, man, I haven't done underwater nodes in forever. Oh, Seal of Righteousness. Put that back on. Wow, underwater nodes. Remember that in WoW back in the day? I forgot about underwater nodes. I've done many an underwater node. I've actually drowned from underwater nodes before. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever drowned from an underwater node in a game. I have totally done that where I looked away and I looked back and my dude was dead. No underwater node. Oh, still says there's one there. Is there another one? Guess I didn't keep hitting it. Oh, it's a multiple hit node. Awesome. A lot of people, they don't take the time for underwater nodes. I find the underwater nodes have more hits than the on surface level nodes sometimes. I like your cute character. Thank you, little buddy. Very cute little gnome there. Very cute gnome. I'll make me a cute gnome later. I like making gnomes be rogues, because you can hide in the bushes as a little rogue, and then you're like gank. Reminds me of being a hobbit rogue, right? A hobbit rogue, or I forget what they call it in Lord of the Rings Online. What do they call that? The rogue class in Lord of the Rings Online. Man, I forget. Somebody tell me what that's called. Man, I can't remember. I'll log in there and find out. One of these days. There we go. Rule of thumb, nothing you say do online is ever private, even if it says so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, watch out. At some point, you got to be very careful of what people are telling you. Because most of them are just trying to scam you, which is just too bad. And they're sending you emails and saying you want a gift card or whatever. They're just trying to scam you out of your money, or they're like, hey, I'm going to help you fix your computer. And they don't really, or have no intention of helping you fix your computer. What they want you to do is, you know, they want to lock your computer out and then say, hey, before you can get your computer back, now that we have it locked out, you have to pay such and such money. We're going to hold your computer as ransom. Remember that different people in different cultures have different levels of ethics. Some people feel like there's nothing wrong with that. That's their fault for falling for it, right? I don't believe that at all. I think there's a good universal way to treat people, and that's not it. I like auto-looting, where I don't have to click on every single bit of loot. I'm here for the node. I'm here for the node, but I'll stay for killing every single person over here. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get every single person. We're going to try our pull technique. Right, now the trick is to pull just a few mobs at a time, right? Wait for them to separate and see who we can pull. I'm going to go in and check this house out here, because I don't see anybody up here. Again, see, this is what you find, these kind of ways up here. Look, I'm going to go down that waterfall. You know I am. You know I am. All right, let's see if we can get some good pulls in. Let's see what we can do over here. Or actually, no, I'm going to need my 4. All right, let's practice our pulls. Let's go ahead and try this one.
I'm out of range.
Where's my pull range here? There we go. So you just get close enough to just get 1 or 2 of them without pulling all of them. Knocking me down. Again, one of the things I feel like straight away, weapon than armor, because look how much less damage I'm taking now in my character. Also, I'm level 11, they're level 6. Eventually, these people are going to be gray to me, which means they're not even going to bother to attack me, whatnot. And they're going to give me no XP, so I might as well spend some time wandering around the hills and valleys of this area, finding these kind of hidden places, and seeing what we can do. I'm not much of a click player as well. I typically use my buttons on my mouse. Sometimes you just get close, right? Like that. What I'm doing is I'm doing my skill rotations of I get my seal to do more damage on them by doing my holy damage. Notice I'm getting like 45 there in damage. So I'm practicing my skill rotation at the same time. You don't want to walk too close to the door there. There might be 15 people in there. Now let's see again. We get oh yep, there's a chest over there. So let's get these 2 peeps. I'm gonna take less damage because she's stunned. These guys are tough because they knock you down too. We'll get this first one. We'll blast that second one. We'll go ahead and put our seal on. Now, also, we got to watch out for the respawn. So make sure you're standing in a place where if you're going to have trouble with respawn, watch out for that. Boom. And then I'll extend that. And she's gone. Get the loot. Heal myself. Easy mode. Easy, easy. Anything behind here? Nope. Alright, what do we got? A couple bandits and a chest. Awesome. Let's see what we got. Again, can we just grab one? See, I grab one first. And I'm going to work that first one. About 9 seconds till I get my stun. 6 seconds. Go on hitting that one. Knock me down. Turn the favor by stunning. Get around behind. And dead. There we go. Hey, we found a chest. Look at us go. What do we get? Ah, a little bit of water. Oh, wow. We've got a lot of stuff. See? That's the advantage of exploring places up in the hills. Look, I'm up in the hills up here. I didn't even remember this was even here, but I know I've been here before. I feel like I've definitely been here before. Definitely cool. Oh, what do we got up here? That's something. Oh, I bet you there's a quest going to lead me up here at some point. Maybe. Maybe. I don't think you can pick any of this stuff up. It's just dressing. Game dressing, as they call it. See, I could move on, but why? Let's go look at the waterfalls. I love waterfalls. Now, if it's me, I would put stuff behind the waterfalls. That's just me. I've climbed up a lot of this, where I've gotten up to the sides here, and then climbed up and done a lot of that. I spend just endless hours just climbing. Just climbing stuff. Not even killing mobs or nothing. Just hours of climbing. Let's go see what's back here. Oh, my buff went off. Look underground. Right over here. Where's this taking me? Wonder if it's deep enough. Let's go find out! Woo! Oh, I didn't even hit the water. It's not deep enough, by the way. It is definitely not deep enough. It doesn't matter. Even if I hit the water, I still would have took damage. Like, Keza, you almost died there, bro. Yeah, I know. That's part of the fun. Look at this. Climb up here. I see what's up here. So they did a great job of this kind of stuff, right? You can just try to get in here and go. Now, you might get stuck. Look out for getting stuck. If you're a climber like me, you're definitely going to get stuck. You're going to definitely take a lot of fall damage. But that's just the way it goes. And, of course, we need to make sure we're checking both of our things here. See if there's any stuff. You never know. You might find something cool out here. Let's see. Wood, I gotta rock those things. Who is our bag maker? I think, let's see. Who's our bag maker? I thought that was, Frost Punch. There we go. Talking to some Pete's. Yeah, Frost Punch. Now again, if Frost Punch doesn't come on, and he's busy doing other things, he's not playing the game, then I switched out of that crafting. By the way, if you switch back in your crafting again, if I switch back to tailoring, it'll leave where I left off. So if, you know, if he is not playing a lot and he's not helping out members, then I can go ahead. Look, we're back where we were before. You know we're going off this waterfall. You know we are. We got to do it. We got to, you know, explore some more mountains here first. Let's go see if we can get up to the other side here. Now, how many people are going to do this right now? I would say maybe 1% have come over here and done this. If even that at this point. Everybody else is concerned with leveling and doing all of that. Me, I'm concerned with climbing. Look at them skills. Look at them climbing skills. Boom! Look at this beautiful view, everybody. Booyah for Kismet. Oh, look at the moon over there. Oh, we got to go along the shore eventually. I remember that. There's a whole bunch of Mirelurks down there. Or Murlocs. Murlocs. There's a Murloc in my boots. Come on, left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, we're on the mountaintops. Way up high. We're probably going to slide off and die. Sometimes if you die, by the way, it's really hard to get back to your body when you're doing climbing. Anybody ever had that problem where it's really hard to get back to your body if you're doing climbing and then you fall in a weird spot? Thunder falls. Thunder, thunder, thunder falls. Now, see, look, this is where I went along this whole edge, and I went all the way around as a low-level noob. Because I just kept following this edge, much like I'm doing now. Following this edge all the way around there. But let's not get too distracted. I'm very easily distracted. I could do that all day. All day, just climb up to the top of the mountains. And this game is still as magical as it was when it launched. And that's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to make a game that still holds up 15 years later. Or even 2 years later, or 5 years later. All right, everybody. Oh, I feel like we're going to hit those rocks. Go for it! Oh, he didn't jump! No! He didn't jump! You see that? He didn't jump out! All right, let's get a death in. Gotta run back. And res. That's okay. That's okay. You gotta try stuff, everybody. If you die, big deal. I die in games all the time. It's part of the fun. Part of the fun.
I think we're going in.
Now, one of the coolest things about this game, too, is when you're dead. If you've never seen this before, you walk on water. Isn't that cool? I think that's the coolest thing. Yeah, I pressed the spacebar. You heard it. You heard it in the stream. I pressed it. Zero jump. The jump has a little bit of a lag, I find, here in Classic. Hopefully they fix that at some point. Yeah, I've been doing this my whole gaming career, is just jumping off cliffs and seeing what happens and seeing what's going on at the end, right? And sometimes I make it, and sometimes my members jump with me, and I'm the only one that survives because I cliff jump a lot. So sometimes I'll slide off the edge like I tried to do there. I saw that I didn't jump out high enough, so I tried to slide off the edge to see if I could catch a little bit of the edge there before I died. And could not do it. Could not do it. Such is the way it goes. That's okay. We'll climb back over here. We'll give this a dead jump. Oh, or not. Woohoo! Can't die when we're dead. There's a funny thing too, to resurrect on the water. It sinks you down in the water. So great. So awesome. All right, let's keep going about our business here. Trying to find that ore, trying to find that loot. Let's get all our buffs back on again. Whoa, hello. Well, this is a good spot. There's 3 nodes all right next to each other. Wait, there's one right behind us. Right up there. Well, I'm glad I died now, because now I found the nodes. See, sometimes a bad thing leads to a good thing, right? Both in life and in game. All right, so you're like, oh, I died. And then you run back, and then you're like, oh, 4 nodes. Very nice. Now, I remember that I used to have a cycle. Hey, Laffy! I'm yelling in chat. So yeah, I find that negatives lead to a positive most of the time. If you look for it. Sometimes it's hard to notice when they do. And we got to run around to get that one. Let's get this one down here first. And we're just going to be mellow. Just run around, do our collecting skills. Maybe do some quests later on. Get into some trouble. Level up here. We're trying to aim for level 15 today. If we can unlock 15, I believe we'll be ready for some dead mines. Be pretty fun. I'm going to fail a lot at this, apparently. I forgot that you failed so often early on, but, you know, that's the way it goes. All right, that node done. And I changed my auto-run key to caps lock. I know there's a node up there, so now I just know I can just run around, catch the edge here. Gotta run up that edge. Nope. It's got to be fairly rounded, I've found, or kind of an in-between spot like this. We can just kind of back and forth, do a little hop. And then boom. Might be on a little bit lower here. Yeah, there we go. And again, there's a mod I remember that it would remember where you found nodes. So when you were walking around, you could see kind of like where the nodes were. And then I would get into what I call a node cycle, where you go get this node, this node, that node. And by the time you got back, it would already respawn. And then you could just go in a circle, right? And just keep going that circle. And then, you know, when you get bored with it, you turn around and you go back the other way, right? Or you go to a different circle that you've set up. So we know there's a bunch of nodes over here, which is great. So we're getting our mining up nice and quickly. We'll switch over to our herbs. And the cool thing is your character keeps the crafting. You could, in theory, have all of the crafting on a single character. At least that's what I remember in WoW. I'm not sure if it still does that. Feel free to confirm that in the chat if you have tried it here in WoW Classic. I'm not sure if it still works in WoW Classic, but I do remember that from the original game, is that you could literally get one character, have all the crafting. You just couldn't use it all at the same time. You had to switch to another crafting whenever you needed it. Which I may do on this character. I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe I should do that in the long run. I don't know. I kind of think that originally, and then I end up not doing it. Because it's a lot of work. That's a lot of effort to get your character up in every crafting as well. But that's like a long-term goal. And I love just mellowly running around. Sometimes I like to do a lot of, you know, higher-end content, and sometimes I just like to run around. Get into trouble. Gather stuff. I'm trying to remember what it looks like. This right here. This is Earth Root. Earth Root. There we go. When they introduced achievements, everybody jumped off the waterfall. Oh, they did? Oh. I didn't even know they introduced achievements. I just did it just because. They probably added it because of me. Gotta go. Arrived at work. Have a nice one all. Hey, take it easy, Wes. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Man, this is still just as fun as it was collecting ore and collecting stuff. Running around. Because I know this helps the guild in the long run. GG. Ding 9. Oops. There we go. And just reminding everybody that I'm going to be doing some dead mines tomorrow. Nothing so far. All right, let's take out some mobs. See, all this is XP. Oh, he's running away.
It's too far away.
Yeah, see, this stuff's getting easy now. This stuff's getting easy. Got 17 seconds left. I really shouldn't be doing my other skills. Why I have time left on my current skill. I should be using it more effectively. Like I got 4 seconds left. I should have expended that on somebody. Just more efficient mana-wise. As at one point, you're going to get to a point where you just one-shot these guys. But they're still red to me. So that means I'm still getting a decent amount of XP. Oh, these are the guys that killed us earlier. Look at this guy out here. The rogue wizard. Oh, I remember this guy out here. There's 2 of them out here. Yeah, there's one down the way. I think I remember that, right? 12 years ago. These are really good to interrupt. Yeah, a bunch of these wizards out here. Whee! Check for that node. Oh, there is a node over here. Oh, I need my righteousness. Oh, you got smoked. AD to the os, bro. Oh, look, there's a bunch of guys up here. Oh, another one. Guard my aura node. Oh, I was trying to interrupt him. It took a while. He was in the middle of casting something else. That's why I wouldn't cast that stun. And you try to interrupt these wizards. It really messes wizards up when you interrupt them. You wait for them to get almost done, like they've waited to channel the whole thing, and then boom, you interrupt them, and it really ticks them off. That's pretty awesome. A negative minus a negative equals a positive. Yeah, sometimes. Not always, though. You can also download a database from everyone and know where all the nodes are. Yeah, you can, but I like to... I'm old school. Like, I don't mind using mods as long as they don't give me a huge advantage in the game. Just tell me where everything is. I prefer it to be more like a journal, right, of my adventures. So while I'm running around having adventures, climbing up mountains and doing all of that fun stuff like we're doing today, I like it to kind of track that. And it says, okay, just like if I were to write it down, you know, manually, it's doing it just automatically. It just saves me a lot of effort and time and having a, you know, a handwritten thing. I really like it when it just does that. That kind of style, right? More of a, you know, go on the journey style versus just tell me everything. Because, you know, you could in theory just full on go and do this. Oh, look, they're taking a lot of bandits up there. You could in theory just full on just go look at everything. Yeah, I think this game's been out for 15 years, so, you know, everything's on the internet. Everything's there. If you really wanted to know it. How do you think Leroy Jenkins is playing WoW Classic? Standard way. He was in that video, by the way, which is pretty funny. Also, I didn't notice, but Soda Poppin was in that video. Also, they invited Bajuro to be part of that video. Bajuro, who's a really super nice guy. By the way, met him at TwitchCon a couple years ago. Super great guy. Really like... his deal, he's super swole, by the way. That dude actually won. See, that's a, you know, common misnomer that all gamers are, you know, overweight and all of that stuff. Some gamers are incredibly great in shape. He actually won some bodybuilding championships, so pretty impressive. Pretty impressive getting those gains. Yeah, see, this is how you die. The ads are the way they get you. I could heal myself, but I would rather kill him first. Then he's not going to interrupt me. There we go.
Inventory is full.
No! Inventory full. I don't want my inventory to be full. I say we get rid of this fractured canine. I should really learn my... my values here. Was it better to get rid of the values, get rid of that versus the other thing, or no? I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like that's probably pretty good there. Let's go ahead and hearth back. Use up that hearth. Sell some loot. run around some more. This is a nice little area right here, at least for mining. Really great to run along the mountain edges. I'm back! Alright, let's sell all this extra loot. What do we got? Some of the stuff we'll put in the bank for our peeps. Spider web. Copper vest. We'll hold on to that in case somebody needs that. Oop, was that better than what I had? Buy back. That's 42. I got 45. What I got is better. Earth root. Oh, wait. Maybe earth root I want to keep. Oh, cool. I didn't sell it. Yeah, I think I want to keep that. Fish for cooking. Meat for cooking. I don't think I'm actually going to use that. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Belt. Is it better what I got? No. Not going to really use that refreshing spring water, I don't think. Let's see. Verno West Stew. You know what? We should probably move out of Goldshire now. So that we can just keep stacking all this resources. Stacking all these resources at the thing. Let's go. Stacking all these resources at Stormwind from now on so we can access the bank. So we're going to run up there and access that real quick. Yeah. Yeah, it featured in the newest video, yeah. Not now, it's gone. You were talking about an old add-on. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer, again, I prefer an add-on that is just like complimentary as opposed to just telling you everything. I like when you go there, you found the node. Now it didn't put that in your tracker, so in the future, you'll know where that node is. And I can't remember the name of those add-ins. I remember there's one that switched all your armor sets out based on whether you were doing healing or DPS or whatever. Yeah, pretty fun. And see, when you're first, the great example is like if you're on a priest and you're leveling, you're not really healing the group or whatnot. You want to be more in a DPS set than a healing set, because healing set, of course, you can do a lot less damage. It's going to take you a lot longer to do it. Oh, I forgot my break again. Uh-oh. I gotta take a break here in a moment. Let's go into Stormwind. I'll take a little bit of break, walk around, grab another water because I'm out of waters, and then I'll come back as you do. Da, 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 da. Gathering out on the Marsh node. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, if you have suggestions for add-ons, go for it. I'm in City Trade. Do you have a tank already, Kismet? I can always... Oops. Caps lock. Can always use tanks. There we go. Yeah, let's see how our crafting is doing now. Oh, it's on me. You notice how I run around and do it. Oh, we're at 15 and 19. Oof, we got a way to go on those suckers. We got a way to go. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see. Do you wish to purchase additional bag face for an... oh, yeah. I want to purchase all that. I feel like the best thing you can invest your money in is additional bag space, for sure. Absolutely. All right. Look at all this loot we got. Let's go ahead and put all this away. You're like, Kim, are you going to keep all that stuff? Yeah, I keep it for my members. I keep it for my crew. Let's put that up there. We got our rough whetstone. Oh, we didn't put our whetstone on today. How do I remember if, how do you see if you've got your whetstone on? Huh, I can't remember. Let's go ahead and put one on and see. Oops. Gotta get out of the bank first.
See you around.
See ya. Bags. You know what? It's time for a macro. Right here. All right. How do I do macros again? Let's see. How do we do a macro? I wonder if they have those in game yet. Do they have macros in game? Man, I gotta remember. Knowledge base. Macro. Interface assistant inform the game macro and key binding. Yes. Oh, I don't want to go to their website. I want to just look at it here. All right, let me block it just in case I don't know what it's going to come up with. So let's just block it, and we'll go look real quick. Or you guys can just tell me in the chat, by the way. Cannot assist with user interface, key binding, or macro conversion, but you can find help in the game forums. If you want to write your own, I need help setting you by binding and macros. Let's go to the game forums. You can't see any of this, by the way. It's going to be blocked here for a moment. Again, now, you know, it might come up with somebody's personal information. I want to make sure. Macro. Macro essential information. Macro bakers. Macro useful tool allow you to combine blah 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 blah. You can make a macro, take almost any action, and keep binding. Macro commands can be useful in combination. What do they do? Blah blah blah. What do they do in the conditionals? How they work? How do we just do one? How do we create a macro? Click the computer icon next to the arrow help. Okay, cool. Screw that. That's some terrible. See, I prefer the help system to be in the game itself. So click on this. Oh, there it is right there. Thank you so much. 1,000 kids caps. Right there. Do you think Leroy Jenkins is playing WoW Classic? Someone just asked that earlier. I think so. I think Leroy Jenkins got kind of hosed on his persona, by the way. Because, you know, World of Warcraft used that, but, you know, he didn't get paid for that because he can't get paid for it because he's using World of Warcraft's licensing, right? Using their characters and whatnot. So he did not really make out like a bandit being famous for that, which is a bummer. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's get into some macros. Let's see. Let's create a new macro. And we're going to do a bag. Wow, I haven't done this in a long time. Bag. Oh, I called it bag. Delete. Let's try that again. I thought I was searching these icons, but that actually was giving the macro a name. Let's see. I'm looking for a bag in here. Gosh, I remember making these macros. And then you'd look online and look at other people's macros and try to, you know, be better at them. Make them more and more efficient. You know what? We're going to use the stout here. Bags. All. Just all bags. Let's say all bags. And then we're going to go ahead and where'd the little stout go? I lost it. Somebody's disenchanting. Another thing you can do with enchanting, by the way, is you just buy a bunch of stuff off the auction hall. There it is. Okay. All bags. All right. So our thing is to do all bags. What's the macro? What do I type in to do open all? Maybe open all bags. I'm just going to go for it. See if that's what it is. Drag it down here. Nah, it's been a long time. Been a long time. Open. Maybe open all. Bags. Maybe it's inventory. What's the name of it? You guys know. You can just go ahead and tell me, by the way. It's okay. It's okay. Shift B. So how do you tell it to do that? How do you tell it to be Shift B? Hit escape, then macro option. There we go. Thanks very much, everybody. Give 1,000 kiss caps out to everybody who helped out with that as well. Shift B. I've been hitting Shift B, but I want it just to be a button I can click on because I'm that lazy. I do click on some stuff like opening bags and things like that. So let's see. Can we just say Shift B? No, I don't think so. I think there's some sort of context you have to do in there to make that happen. All right, let me just go ahead and do it. I flunked out of macro school. Sorry. Yeah, I can't remember. Let's go in and look at WoW macros. I should have kept that page up. WoW macros. WoW macro guide. There we go. On Wowhead. The basics. Creating a macro. In order to create a macro, you must go on the macro screen. Rename your macro. Find an icon. Your first macro. Say, cast, cancel. Oh, I think it's going to be /open. /open. Inventory. Maybe something like that. Let's just guess. Nope. /open bag 1. I feel like it was something like that, right? Open bag 1. We've got to understand the context of the macro that we're writing. That's pretty important. Oh, Laffy says, do you want this? Training sword of the eagle. I don't know. Maybe I do. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look at my character here. Getting sidetracked though. Let's see. 22 to 34 with a two-handed. And she's got a two-handed, which I'd have to train up. 20 to 30, 7.1 damage per second, 9 damage. Oh, no, not quite an upgrade. So let's go ahead and have her give that to somebody else. Oh, I'm typing over here. I got to get out of the macro. Okay, R. There we go. Already got something a little bit better, but I appreciate it. Lovely Laffy. It's something like you gotta initiate the command. I remember. Oops. Ignore that testing macros. I accidentally just typed in a chat there. I just pressed that into macros over and over because I was typing and it replaced what I was doing. All right. Just take all that out of there. Okay, what is it? Oh, there it is. Try script. Open all bags. Script. Open all bags with parentheses. Let's try that. Save. Click. Attempting to run a custom script. Running it can compromise your character, causing loss of items or gold. Allow custom scripts. Yes. Boom. There it is. See, now I can just click one button. And it does it. Oh, wait, there needs to be a toggle. Script toggle. Let's try that. Now, how do you toggle? How do you make something into a toggle? Target modifiers, conditionals. Let's search for bags. I mean, that works, but it's not a toggle. It's not going to close it back up again. Let's see. How can we do a toggle? Feel free to let me know in the chat. It doesn't say bags. There's got to be a toggle that makes it, that closes the bag. Or it's like close all bags, something like that. There's a keybind built for this stuff. I already know. You don't think I don't know Shift B, bro? I understand Shift B for it. But I like to just click it. That's just the way I am. Yeah. It's my game. I can do it however I want. So there. It's your game. You play it however you want. Let's see. I think it's an and/or function. Toggle all bags. There we go, Game Killer. That's it. I think that's it. Toggle all bags. Let's try that. And again, we're doing it just to have fun doing it too, right? Just kind of learn those things. There you go, Game Killer. GG. There you go. I could just rebind it to B. But I wanted to learn about macros because I haven't done macros in 12 years. See, the thing about trying to come in and crush someone else's fun and saying, hey, why do you do that? There's already a keybind, right? That what you're also taking away from that person is I just learned and remembered now how to do macros. So later on, when I need more complex macros, when I'm in fighting or when I'm doing stuff, I now have a kind of a gist of how they work again because I haven't played the game in 12 years. But I did know macros in and out back in the day. I knew them backwards and forwards and made really long, complex macros. But if you haven't done it in 12 years, you know, you come back and you're like, okay, how does this work again? Right? And it works great. It's a great toggle. There we go. And now I don't have to hit B. I don't have to stretch my finger way over there. I can just click on it with my left hand while I'm running. See, while I'm running, I can do it all day. I can just keep on clicking. All I want. I'm not much of a clicker, though. I prefer to do it on my mouse because I have the Naga. I love the Naga. It's my favorite mouse for MMOs. Actually, I have 3 of them. I have even one on my Mac. I was right. I got 2 custom PCs and a Mac that I run my Nagas on. Pretty awesome. I use my Mac for everything else other than gaming. Then, of course, I have some custom PCs. And that always leads someone to say, Kismet, what kind of system do you have? It's right over there. You can just click that little thing. It'll tell you all the system. Or you can go onto my Discord and all that. And see what type of system I have and all of that. All right, so yeah, we got that done. We saved a whole bunch of stuff for our peeps over there. And now, we missed some stuff. Let's go over there, check the deposit. Right-click that in there. There we go. We'll sell this off. Are we really doing any fishing right now? Not really. We get that extra slot there. Got a whole bunch of quests. This is an item that we can use for whatnot. Yeah, so that's something else that happens to me all the time. Like, people come in and say, Kismet, why are you creating a spreadsheet on this game? Why don't you just go look it up online? Hey! Right? At least that's how I hear him in my head. You know what? There's no reason to do that. That's stupid. Why would you do that, Kismet? It's already there. I mean, hey, why are you learning anything in this game? Why don't you just go look it up online? Because that's the fun of playing games. Is learning and going on that adventure and having that fun along the way. To just know everything in a game is the death of a game, I find. That's when you stop playing a game. You're like, well, I know everything. I've done everything. Why am I playing this game? Right? I find that's the death. That's the end point, right? You have your start of your journey, and then, of course, you can make your journey this big if you just go look up everything online and just do it like that. Or you can make it nice and long and fun by giving yourself the freedom to fail, your freedom to learn stuff along the way. That's the way I play. I play old school. That's the old school way of playing. Is where you learn and you have to relearn sometimes. Like in this case, when I'm playing WoW, I've played a long time. And that's the fun. I enjoy not knowing. When I play a game, I go in, I'm like, okay, how does this work? And how do we do that? Okay, oh, that's cool. And then that's the bit of the commentary that I do here on the stream as well is, okay, let's try this. What does this do? What's that do? And that kind of stuff. And you can kind of see my process of figuring stuff out. That's part of the fun. Let's go ahead and get rid of that club.
Safe travels.
Well, safe travels to you too, lady. And we're going to click our little thing here. And we're going to right-click. We're going to get our weapon going on here for a little bit. Bam! There we go. 30 minutes of goodness. 30 minutes of goodness. Let's run in here and do that. Pen and paper's away. Oh, I'm old school pen and paper. Dungeons & Dragons, Guild Wars 2, Gamma Wars. There's a real reach. I'm sure nearly none of you have ever heard of that before. There we go. I'm sure at least maybe one or two of you, if you're old school like me. Old school tabletop games, pen and paper games. They were a lot of fun. That's my flint and tinder. I want to keep that. You know, these little potions, I can get rid of those. I'm a paladin. I'm a paladin. I rarely ever use potions. At least in the lower levels, I don't. You need some help there, bro. Come here, you. Let me help you out. Where's my purify? Oh, he's doing a quest. He's doing a quest there. He's got stinky cheese or something. I can't remember what that quest was, but it's something like that. All right, we want as many inventory slots as we can get. So let's go in. Let's just get rid of this. This is just sucking up our space. I want to be able to get lots and lots of loot.
Careful.
So again, even though, you know, something else, you might do something that everybody's like, hey, you know, hey, you just do this and do that and the other thing. But you then miss out on some of that learning. You miss out on some of that adventure and some of that fun, right? Like sometimes people are like, just teleport there, Kismet. Nah, it's okay. I'll run between here and there. And the reason why is because I'm going to have all these adventures in between, right? Oh, Fairland gave me a gift box. Ooh. Oh, I just got rid of those potions. I got new ones. Click to make a permanent copy of this letter. Ooh, no, let's scrap. Let's just report. No. I got some potions. I don't really use potions, but I use strength and stuff. Let's go ahead and let's get those. Oh, potions master there. All right, thank you very much to Crazy for that. Warforged gonna be on Cage. Just to let you know, I won't be on this weekend. September, I'll be adding it to my officer notes as well. There we go. See, there's a smart person right there. Adds it on the office notes. Oh, and we got a member quit there. That I am going to go ahead and block just to make sure. There we go. Oh, okay. He just, one of the members, it's okay, I can tell you, but I'm going to take it out of there so we don't say who it was. One of the members just joined to help us get our guild started, and who is actually in another guild, can't put our guild as #1, and that's fine. That's fine. I have no problem with that. So, boom. And if someone does quit the guild, I usually like to know. But, oh, I need to make a note of that, too. Need to make a note of that. Let's see. Actually, I could just go into the thing and just take him out of there. Boom. Right, like so. Right there. Holy mackerel! Wow, look at my chat. Can you join my guild, Banzar? Well, you feel free to check out the requirements. You need to be 18 plus, mature gamer, follow our virtues, honor, loyalty, and respect, and you're in. That's it. I don't care how if this is your first day playing games or if you're the ultimate pro. Guess what? Everybody's getting a bunch of gifted subs from Instafer right now. Giving lots of love. What's happening? I'm hanging out playing some WoW Classic. Best part is getting lost in a new place. Yeah, the old school, the pen and paper way, exactly. Thank you for that, Lurker Love. There you go. My guild's easy to find. I am on the Pagel server. Feel free to whisper me. It'll pop up right over here. It'll pop up right over here. And I'll be able to see it. By the way, any member can invite. OCB getting some love. So let's see who's getting that sub love. Let's see. Arrow the Jinx getting it. Big Chief. Love. Long time supporter of the stream. Getting that sub love. TJ Ald coming in. Bowser coming in. Wave. Hello. Oh, was that the person who was just asking me to join in chat? It is. What's up, bro? Let's just... All right. Let's go old school. There we go. I'm going old schools. I asked him, does he agree to follow our virtues, honor, loyalty, and respect? I used to ask that of everybody. There you go. Oh, that's a potential good member right there. Let's see what he says. Yep. I take upon thee the oath. Aha! I like him already. A little bit of RP there. I like that. All right, let's see. Let's give him a shot, right? Let's invite him. And early... Oh, I invited him to the thing. I want to invite him... Nope. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to invite him to the thing. I want to invite him to the guild. Oh, I got a G invite. Hold on. I always forget I got to do that in this game. G invite. Banthor's over. Right there. Boop. There we go. Boom. Welcome to Kismet BP. Oh, wait. Hold on. I forgot to put his name in there. Man, I'm so slow at this. I used to be super fast. Welcome, Banthor, to the Kismet BP. There you go. And of course, early on in the guild, when people join, I will just automatically give them a shot at being a member. So I will go ahead and just upgrade them straight away. Like so. So Banthor. And then what I'll do is I'll welcome him in person. And then I will go into the guild thing himself. And then say, welcome, new member. Banthor. Welcome, new member, Banthor, to the Kismet BP. Like that. And then what that does is that triggers other members to say welcome and make him a valued part of the team. Like that. Oops, I didn't mean to get in group. Let me leave party there. And then he says thanks. And then see what should happen is other members should say hello to him. Right? So if you're in the chat and you see someone has joined, just like here in the stream, make sure to say welcome to them. Always in the guild so they feel like a vital part of the team. I always like to make people feel welcome. I don't care if you're just a level 1 noob, never played games before, or this is your 9th millionth game. Now, another thing I have to do as the leader is make sure that I'm tracking all this stuff. So, Banthor is a new member, and he joined on, let's see, the date today is 8/29. So he joined on 8/29. 29. I'm going to press the right buttons. 19. I'm still not pressing the right buttons. 8. I'm not pressing the dash. There we go. A dash. 29, 19. And I assume this is his main. And then we'll go ahead and just look at all of his info. See, this is what I spend a lot of time doing. Micromanaging all of this stuff. But it really does help the guild a lot if you're micromanaging of who is member number 1, who is member number 2. Friend Grail only joined to help get started. And I also make notes of when people leave the guild. Left to join another guild. Boom. And so this way, if they come back, if they were troublesome, I'll make a note. If they just left on good terms, then if they come back and say, Kismet, I went to this other guild and they treated me like a number and they didn't really treat me well, then I will I'll welcome them back, because once a member, always a member. So I've had people go off and do big rating guilds and go off to that stuff and say, Kismet, they didn't give a crap about me. I just ran around in there and, I got the high-level gear. But then when I got it, it was like a hollow victory because nobody cared in the guild. I know, it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. Answer coming in says, Ariel the Jinx getting the love. Big Chief, T-Jad, Young Toph, we're getting Mim Queen getting the love. Lakers fan, Driz getting it. Miss Spyro, love that name. Serious Deacon getting the love. OCB getting that sub love. Thank you so much, Insfer, for that awesome love here in the chat. Appreciate it. It's a rough time right now in the stream, so I appreciate any donation or anything right now going to keep the lights on. Good night, Kismet and fellow tycoons. Have a great night, everyone. Good night, guys, and thanks for being here. I always love to see you in the stream. Appreciate it. Big Chief, I see you got that classic wild bug. Yeah, Big Chief. I thought I tried out when it was in kind of a stress test server, right? Let's close that whisper window. I thought I tried out on the stress test server, and it still has the same magic. It does. It really has a lot of fun in there. So such is the way it goes. All right, so we'll use a little bit of this. Again, I don't use too many health potions, but we'll go for it. All right, let's go ahead and use our elixir of strength. And we got our strength. We got our spike club of the bear now getting boosted. We've got, of course, our...
I'm out of range.
Got that going on. I didn't want to get the guard. I want to get me. There we go. I could hit F1, I guess. And there we go. Now, we got this whole trade thing that shows up when you're in town. It's a bit annoying. Oh, I was going to change my Hearthstone. Where is the Hearthstone here? Isn't it by the... Is it by the bank? Where's the Hearthstone? You guys can just tell me, by the way. Where do you set... I think it's right here. Kind of feeling like it's
King's
here.
honor, friend.
Oh, yeah. Make this my home.
Light bless you.
There we go. So now when I collect a bunch of stuff, I can just hearth back here, drop it off of the bank, and then give it out to my members to help them do their crafting. You're like, Kevin, why would you give away, you know, tons of gold and stuff like that to your members? Well, building them up makes the whole guild get stronger, right? Everybody gets stronger together. Anyone still have the WoW Brady strategy guide from 2004? I do not. I never got the strategy guide. I just learned in there. Oh, stretch time. I still didn't stretch, did I? I still didn't get up and stretch. I'm very easily distracted. So do you need tanks or healer power for the guild groups? Play the one you want to play the most, right? I feel like you're going to play that more. You're going to get higher level and be a more vital part of the group. That's what I think. But if you would like to see more about the guild, here's what you do. I have a webpage. It's called Kismet.gg. How cool is that, right? On that Kismet webpage, there is a webpage for WoW Classic. So you can click on there. You can learn all about the rules and guidelines of the guild. You can also go in there and click on the spreadsheet, which I've added your name to now. You can learn also about notating your character, whether it's your main, all of your stuff there as well. We should make a command, by the way, mods, exclamation point KBP for Kismet BP that goes directly to that website, by the way, mods. Let's see if we can get that done. That basically just has a direct link to that actual page on there. So you're welcome to go check that out, but also know that offline I will send you a message in-game, a welcome letter, as I do every single time. Oh, I also need to note, I noted that person moved on. And then we're also going to note that Warforge on vacation for a week or so. I think it was a week or so. Now I can't remember. I should have wrote it down while I was looking at the note. Oh, I forgot to, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put a... I forgot I put an active column in. So you also want to, so if you're running a guild, one of the most important things very early on is you want to capture all this information before it's lost. You know, when the member joined, what kind of crafting they're doing, what class they're playing. You can see what classes are all in there. That we're playing right now. We're very, you know, we got a good amount of warriors. We got one priest, a good amount of paladins in there. We got one warlock, a few mages, that kind of stuff. I kind of feel like maybe I'll go, even though I want to do my hunter for collecting, that I might go priest next. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just kind of bounce back and forth. I don't know. I'll probably do a priest maybe to level 15 so I can run the dead mines and whatnot. Oh, look out. Knife Elf Mohawk. That's my favorite one, by the way. I love Mr. T. Knife Elf Mohawk. Mods. Oh, that's another great soundbite. Mods, put that in my Kez Reminders Night Elf Mohawk soundbite. Well, guess what, everybody? More free subs from Insper coming in, showing the love to the stream. Something Slayer getting some love. Steve French getting some love. Valid getting the love. Try Hard Tactics getting the love. Lancer getting love. Vanity Life. Kidney Killer. We love Kidney Killer up in here. And Dragon Overlord getting that serious love. See, this is why you chill out my stream. I'm telling you, if you don't win it from me, I got so many awesome and generous people in the stream who are going to give you the love, because that's what my stream's all about, giving out that love. There we go. All right. Healing potion, minor defense potion. I'm wasting my potions right now. All right, we got tons of loot. Let's go. Let's get back out there. Let's try to build up our crafting. Let's kill a bunch of stuff. Let's try to make some money so we can buy some more stuff. Man, you people in the stream right now are making out like a bandit. You know what? Let's give out another 5,000 Kids Caps to everybody for hanging out for some WoW Classic. Thanks for being here, everybody. Again, remember, keep those caps handy because I do a lot of giveaways here in the stream. Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of giveaways. Hundreds of games I've given away. Walmart, or not Walmart, but Amazon gift cards, Steam gift cards. Maybe I should give out Walmart gift cards. You never know. Thanks hugely to my sponsors and supporters here on the stream who do donate and who also do gift subs and all that. Let's see. Let's get that sub goal of 200 tonight. Oh man, that would be amazing. That would be amazing to get on the sub love train. That would help out the stream tremendously right now. It's going to be a close one here for TwitchCon. We'll see how it goes. You want Living Class? Let's see. I'm for Frost. Now again, if Frost is not on for a while, and then people are asking for bags and things like that, then I'll switch back. I'll switch back and try to do tailoring or whatnot. I feel like if someone else is doing it and then I'm doing it at the same time, we're kind of competing with each other in doing that, where I feel like all the resources could go to one person and that one person could get it done faster. So we'll see how it goes. Oh. Let's go over here and get this node. Get this nodey node. Now, if somebody's running up on a node, I'll just give up the node. I don't like to fight over nodes, and that will definitely happen in this game. Basically, one person's going to get the node. And I've had giant wars begin between my guild and other guilds because so-and-so grabbed it. And it's usually a new member that does it. It says, hey, this guy came in and got it, so I ganked him. He has PvP flag on or whatever, or we were playing on a PvP server. And then they grab the node, they get all upset, they grab it right out from under them, and so on. And then all of a sudden, they bring 5 of their members, and 10 of my members, and then 10 of their members, and then 30 of my members, and 30 of their members. And then before you know it, everybody is just like in a big old battle, and I log in, and I got 53 messages. Hey, Kismet, so-and-so started a big battle over here. And I'm like, all right, here we go. Then I got to contact their guild leader and say, okay, what's the deal, bro? Why did this get out of hand? And who started this? And, listen to both sides of it and whatnot, if I can get both sides. And then potentially remove that member, too, if that member continues to do it. Now, I usually give people like a 1 strike, right? Like, if you did it by mistake, if you lost your temper, and I feel like you could be redeemed, that you're not going to do it again, you're not going to be a trouble member, then I will give you another shot. But if I feel like you're just going to be a member that I just got to constantly look after and deal with, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I am at an age where I don't need to deal with all of that. I would rather have 5 really exceptional members than 500 toxic, terrible members. Right? Hey, Jessamy, what's up? I missed what you said. What was that? Oh, I forgot to take a break. I forgot to take a break again. That's what you're reminding me, right? Big Chief says, I'm out for the night. Well, enjoy that new sub. Hopefully we see you again tonight. We're going to try the Dead Mines. Yeah, that's what she's trying to remind me. Kismet, you forgot. You forgot to do it. Because my Hearthstone has got 21 minutes. All right, hold on. We got to run back. Or no, wait, we just run to Goldshire. We're closer to Goldshire? I think we're closer to Goldshire. Let's run to Goldshire. Hang out in the end here for a moment. Then we'll take a break. How long have we been going here? We've been going for 4 hours. Normally you should take a break every few hours, right? This game is the type of game where you're like playing, you know, and it's like 5 o'clock at night. And see, some games are like 5 o'clock or like 7 o'clock in the morning. But this game is like 5 o'clock at night to the next day at 5 o'clock at night, right? I mean, time goes by like this. It's like, boom, right? Just imagine how many millions of hours have been put into this game, right? Millions, easily. Easily millions, maybe even more, into this game over the last 15 years instead of doing other stuff, like getting up and taking a break from time to time. Let's do that. Let's go in here. Oh, and maybe I'll show you some guild stuff. Wait, let's do that real quick. Hold on, let's do some guild stuff. See, there's always one more thing for me to do. Hold on, let me block this for a second. Just in case something comes up here. And then we'll go in. I'm just going to go into windowed mode. Real quick. Then I'm going to go ahead and pull up something that I made earlier. There we go. And then I'm going to show you how I, you know, do some stuff for the guild here. And we're talking a bit about managing a guild, creating a successful guild. I've had a guild for over 16 years. And I'll show you what I do right here. Boom. Okay. So what I do is I spend a lot of cash on sending it in. Now, we used to have a dues system. Like, you know, people contribute money to the guild because this does cost a lot of funds to do this. But I feel like it's not going to be an issue this time. So we're just going to go with that. So what I do is I go send mail. And then I get a new member's name. Oh, I got to get his name first. I get a new member's name. And I'll put him on the bottom of the list here. Ben Lazar. Right? Oh, caps lock. Ben Lazar. And I'll put it there. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and go here to the bank. I'll then create a new mail. Then I'll grab his name, copy it, and then paste it like that. And then I know I've got the correct spelling. Then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and grab the title. Welcome to Kismet BP. Right there. And I do this for every member. I send them like a little welcome letter. Because it's always fun to get a letter in game, I find. And then I send them all the kind of guidelines. Who's the leaders, who's the officers, all that stuff. And then boom. There we go. And in this case, since we have so much info, I have to actually send out 2 letters. So I'll send out the first letter. And then I'll go down here. And I'll get the more guild info. And then we'll highlight all this. We'll copy that. Paste that right in there. Send. There we go. Just so that person has that information not only on the website and whatnot, which they may or may not go look at, but they also have it in game. I'm going to chill out and sit right there in my little chair. You can watch people coming in and out of here, getting into trouble. There we go. And that's it. So I usually do that with new members. Let's save that. And then go back to full screen. So a great way to micromanage your guild is to make sure that you write out a letter, a welcome letter, give them an idea of what the guild is about. So they don't, you know, they're not in the guild and they're like, well, I didn't know, you know, such and such, that I should be respectful to people. You shouldn't be that way anyway. But, you know, just in case they don't understand what the rules are, and they're like, well, you never told me the rules, I never understood. I said, no, I sent you an in-game letter when you joined. And you're like, wow, Kismet, did you spend your time today sending out letters to every single person? Yep. There's 20 people in the guild, roughly. And I sent out 19 letters times 2, so let's round it up to 20. So I sent out 40 letters today. 40 letters just like that to every single member who joined the guild. So that everybody knows the rules, everybody has the info that they need to be a valued part of the team. And I will do that with every single member who joins. I will have that thing and just send it to every single member. Unless I delegate it to Jessamy. Jessamy can do the same thing, and I'll probably share that welcome letter information with her. And then she can do it as well. So she adds a new member. The first thing that we would do is to go out and add that in. So let's also go ahead and say that we did add a welcome letter. So we're going to track down the spreadsheet. We did send out a welcome letter, and we're good to go. Now I can come back and work on, you know, what his crafting is and all that other stuff later, and add that to the spreadsheet, or Jessamy can do that. Again, it's always good to have help when you're the leader. Because if you're just doing it yourself, it can become a huge chore, and then you get burnt out on it, and then you don't want to do it, right? That happens to me, especially when you have 300 members, and then those 300 members have you know, 2, 3, 5, 10 alts. So that's, you know, that's 3,000 characters you have to micromanage. That's very difficult. I mean, when I got past 800 members, I just got tired of micromanaging the list because that's a lot of members. I still have that list, by the way. Every member, including the very first one, when they join, what date they join, what awards they have, all of that stuff. Still have it to this day. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome sauce. Kismet too pure for this world. I wouldn't call myself pure, but I am kind. That's how I am. Because other people are mean to you does not mean you have to be mean back to them. Some people feel like that's the way, right? Well, hey, treat people horribly because they treat you horribly. Nah, them treating you horribly is on you, right? To be the best you got to do what you know is right. I find. So there we go. Have a good lurk, folks. They're going to be lurking. All right, Jessamy, thanks for the reminder. All right, everybody, I'm going to go Stealth Boy for just a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. Are you going to play some WoW Classic? Are there any games you're looking forward to? Feel free to talk to my mods. I see Crazy in there right now. Feel free to talk to him. Why go on a quick Stealth Boy? And I'll be back. Or queue up some questions for me. Use my name, Kismet, in there, and I'll answer them when I come right back. Told you I'd be right back. There's nothing greater than, you know, getting up and stretching and walking around and then come back and be good to go. Good to go. My Horde rank guild had a rank for alts. Oh, really? Has a rank for alts? Yeah, you know, I usually do that. I usually do a rank for alts. That's a good reminder, Crazy. Thanks for reminding me that. You know what? I forgot to do that. Let's do that. That would be awesome. See, but some people are officers too, so it's kind of hard to sometimes do that. But let's go ahead and add a, let's add a rank for alts. That's a good idea. I used to have that back in the day. I forgot. I forgot all this time. Alts. See, I'd like to adjust the order of it so it's up higher. But let's just put it down there. Let's see. Guild chat, speak, listen, invite member. Let's see. The same as a regular member. Edit public note. Alts. So the problem is sometimes your alt, when people come in the guild, they're either going to drop into alts. Is there a way to move those ranks up? Everybody, let me know if you can move the ranks up in here. I don't remember if you can or not. I don't think that you can. I think I got to make this one new members quest and this one to be alts. Right? Alright, so this one here would be this one would be alts and this one would be new member quest, because usually the lowest rank is when people come in to the guild. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's make this alts. You know why I'm doing this? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna have to redo. Oh man, I should have done this at the beginning. Now I'm gonna have to redo all of this. Why do they call it invincible if you can still see it? I call it indivisible by 3. Yeah, you know what I should have done is I should have made all these ranks ahead of time. Yeah, now I'm going to pay the price of that. Because now I'd have to go in and readjust everybody. Though we only got 22 peeps. I'm going to have to adjust everybody. So I need one more rank. Yeah, I need one more rank. Lead officer. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust all these ranks. The problem is you can't move the ranks up and down. So we'll just make one more, and we'll call this one, whatever is new member quest or whatever we called it, new mem quest. New mem quest. All right, let's call that new mem quest. I'm gonna have 2 new mem quests. Now, officer is going to become lead officer. Member is going to become officer. Let's see. Leader, master ward, officer. Oh, no, wait. Wait. Lead officer. Why can't I change that? I can't change that rank. I think I gotta change something. Oh yeah, I gotta change something. I gotta click that and do that. Okay, that's why. You can't just change the name for some reason. Lead officer. Oh. I gotta know everybody. Worried for next few minutes, fooling around with guild ranks. See, some people will be like, "Hey, Kismet, why'd I get demoted and all of that?" Well, I'm readjusting the ranks. Lead officer. This is now going to be officer. I like them to be in order. I'm that way. Officer. Then, see, now I got to remember who's an officer and who's what, because now everyone's going to be lead officer and all of that. But if you're going to do it, now's the time to do it, early in the guild, before you get way too many peeps. Officer, then this would be member. And we'll adjust all the rankings and stuff later. Member. Why do I keep closing that? Member. Then this will be alts, and this will be new member quests. See? Now, when people come in the guild, they'll start in the guild in the new member quest, I believe. Hey, Crazy, do you got another alt? Or can you make another character that I can go ahead and add to the guild and see what rank you come into? Can you do that for me real quick? Let's say Fat Toaster's coming in. Oceanic servers have been down for 4 hours? What? It's going to be mental when they come back online, right, Fat Toaster? That is going to be an insane queue. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, Kismet, is WoW worth the monthly subscription? Absolutely, hands down. Yes, I am a 6-month sub. And I was a little nervous, too, doing 6-month sub, whether I would like it and get in and enjoy playing it. I've been playing it for 3 days, and it has the same magic it did back in the day. And I really am enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. So I would recommend absolutely a sub. You know what I would recommend even more? Come join us. Come join us in the guild. We are open to let people in the guild. And some people are like, well, Kismet, you had a guild for 16 years. I don't feel like I'd fit in. That's okay. I bring in everybody from every background. I don't care if this is your first game you've ever played. I find investing in great people has great rewards. Like one day, you guys are going to be the best tanks and the best DPS and the best heals. And we'll be doing the 40-mans and we'll be doing the biggest content in the entire game like we did before, right? Or we'll just stay really small and not do any of those 40 mats. Whatever we feel like doing in the long run. See, I'm always in it for the long run. See, when I go and I play a game as a guild leader, another great tip for you is you want to make sure that everybody else feels like you're committed to doing that thing, right? Like I just went in and did a 6-month sub. Because this way I'm saying, look, everybody, I'm the leader. I'm going to be around. I am committed to playing this game with you. Whether I'm playing it on stream or whether I'm playing it offline, which eventually I will do. I'll do a little bit of both so that I'm not totally distracted when we're doing high-level raids. Sometimes that can be very difficult when you're streaming and I'm doing high-level raids. I'm trying to stay focused, and then I'm also want to talk to you guys in chat. It can be pretty difficult. So there we go. So I think it is. Now, here's what you do, TJ. If you're not really sure, I would just do it for a month. See if it still has that same magic for you and really fun. If you enjoy it. Then you can, go for maybe a 3-month or a 6-month sub. Now remember, I used to have 300 members in this game. 300 members. We used to go and do double 40 mans and all of that stuff at the same time. We've done all the PvP. We've done all the content. But the cool thing is I have not played it in 12 years, so I don't remember most of it. I don't remember how to do macros. I don't remember what I'm doing or where I'm going and all of that stuff. And we did a little bit of macro stuff today, and we're leveling up our characters, and I'm working on guild ranks right now because I am the leader and founder of the guild. 16 years running with over 800 members. So there you go. So I recommend it. Hey, Anthony, what's up? Thanks for being here. Kismet, do you have the WoW Classic graphics set to Classic? I think I do. I think I do right now. Let me do these ranks, and then we'll come back and we'll look at that. Let's see. Master of War Leader. Okay, we didn't make any changes to those. Lead Officer. That's basically the same thing as Master of War, but if the Master of War is not around, then the Lead Officer. So I like to at least have 3 people who could be on at some point to deal with any issues in the guild, or people are looking for help, or they're looking for someone to group up with. I expect my officers to group up with members a lot more often than I expect regular members. But I do expect members also to group up with each other and help each other and send each other materials. Hey, I heard you were, an alchemist. Well, here you go. I sent you a bunch of stuff. I hear you were, that you're a blacksmith or a weaponsmith. Oh, here, I sent you a bunch of ore and whatnot, right? I expect that as well. Not all of it. You don't have to give all your money away to everybody else. But a little bit doesn't hurt, right? And all of that. Yeah, there's a setting in graphics at the bottom, 2004 look. Okay. Let me go ahead and do this, and let's go take a look. Let's see. Interface options. Display. Where's it at? I don't think it's in here. Is it in the startup one? Or it's in another one? System. There we go. System graphics. Where's it at? Advance. Auto detect. What? Why's my stuff disabled? Reduce input lag. Multi-SAMP 8. I'm cranking up my graphics here. Bilinear. Graphics card. NVIDIA. Yeah, reset all my stuff. I had that all set. Maybe I set that on the test. Max frames per second, 200. Max background frame, 200. You're like, Kismet, you're going to make your computer beg for mercy. Come on, this game came out 15 years ago. Mine is, look at this, you can change our UI scale too. Mine can handle it. I mean, this is a pretty decent machine. Anti-aliasing, FXA, monitor, primary. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a second monitor, I could put that on. Vertical syncs looking good. Oh, my stuff's on low. What the heck? Sun shafts high, particle density high. I don't think I could even put this on high when I had it. Ultra. High. 6 times. Project textures enabled. Environment detail maximum. I don't think I've ever cranked the graphics all the way up in this game. Enable RAID and background settings. RAID and background. Oh, see. Screw it, bro. 10 out of 10. Ultra. Come on, I got a really nice machine. I shouldn't need to. I could actually make this higher too. With my card, I can make it 3840 by 2160, but my monitor is not at that level. But maybe. All right, triple buffering advanced. Triple buffering enabled. 8 times. Oh wait, when I go here, does it not going to take this? I gotta do this again. Oh yeah, look at that. You gotta tell it to do it, otherwise it's not doing it. Monitor primary, windowed. High. All right, apply. Oh my gosh, it did get better. All right, enabled. Bilinear. Presample alpha test. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Okay. I mean, it's still going to be the same way it is. I mean, it's still going to have that classic wow, but it does have some better anti-aliasing. The text is much sharper. All right, when we read the text much sharper. You can see that some of the textures are a bit sharper anti-aliasing wise. I already had it on ultra texture, so. And I don't know why that turned off. I could have sworn I fixed that, but apparently not. Advanced combat logging. Let's go. Apply. I'm going to turn everything on. I can always turn it off later. Yeah, music, ambience, dialogue always high. Loop music, no. Sound when I'm not even in the game. I don't like that. Voice chat 000. Microphone off. System default. Default conversion, Elgato, Realtek, no. I don't have a microphone actually on this machine, so that's not going to do anything. Push to talk, yes, always. No open mic. I want to turn all that off. I'm not going to do in-game voice chat. I've never done in-game voice chat, even back in the day. All right, classic graphics. I know I've seen that somewhere. Oh, I could have just did the slider all the way up, by the way. Yeah, I could have just done the slider. Huh. I feel like we're going to see a lot better water. You know, I'm going to crank my gamma up a little bit, too. This way, it's a little easier for you guys to see what I'm doing when I'm running around. I do that for the stream. I'll crank the gamma up, maybe by 0.5, just so you guys are not watching me run around in the dark. You're like, just like, can't see anything that I'm doing. You guys won't see this on the stream either, the way it goes. Let's see. The slider at 3 is classic for me. Under graphics, bottom left button. Under graphics, bottom left button. Oh, right here, classic. Oh, I see. It puts it in classic graphics. Nah, I'm good. Crank it up. Nah, I'm good. I'm going to crank it all the way up. That's okay. I would rather have nicer graphics. Who's Rastifist? Is that somebody I know? Nope, nobody I know. Oh wait, somebody's oh wait. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, my bad. My bad, crazy. Hold on. Invite again. Sorry, my bad, bro. Alright, so I want to go ahead and invite him, but so we got distracted. Now I gotta do my guild stuff. Alright, so we're gonna invite him and see if he drops to the lowest guild control, which is currently new member quest. Poor crazy sitting there waiting. G invite. That's a great way to get my attention, by the way. Good job there, crazy. Ristafist. Alright, now let's see where he dropped. Yeah, it worked. Alright, cool. Yes, we'll keep him. All right. Okay, cool. All right, we'll keep him in there. All right, I'm gonna upgrade him to member. There we go. All right, now the fun part. See, this is what I spend a lot of my time doing. As a guild leader, this is what you're gonna be doing. Basically, just micromanaging everybody. All right, so Jessamy is probably already fine. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go by name. And eventually I'll have this guild list by name as well. Let's see. Oh, I gotta add a space in here. Below. There we go. And we'll go through and we're gonna micromanage everybody again. So we're gonna start actually with Jessamy, then we have Warforge. So let's go to Warforge and let's go ahead and demote him. But not really. We're just gonna put him back to officer. Then Clayton Ward, back to officer. Then Icarus, he's going to be officer. Slippy Bit. I'm just going down the list that I have. So this is why you have this list. Otherwise, this would be very tough. River Dog, Gray Gamer. Let's see, Frost Punch. This is why you also want to communicate to your people while you're doing this, because otherwise they'll be like, hey, Kismet, why'd I get demoted? Fair Flynn. Right there. Let's see, Scorched Dragon. Theramong. Officer. Theramong to member. Oops, member. There we go. Wafflecopter. Member. Turn Bomb. Now, I wish I had a guild mail. I could then, you know, if they log in and say, hey, I was demoted or whatever. This way they won't be like, a blind one. There. Lofty. To member. Oladima. To member. Sam Knight. To member. And then Balazor. Member. Alright, there we go. Now we can also take his alt, Maris, and we can go ahead and put his alt to alts. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, I remember us doing that way back in the day. This way you can click on people's ranks, and then you can see all of the people who are active members, and then, other way, and then you can see all the alts at the bottom too, which is pretty good. I have a level 20 mage named Abe Blinken. Abe Blinken, there you go. Pretty awesome. He's a manly man. Lol, okay. Yeah, that's where you change the graphics down to classic, but that's okay. I mean, I'm gonna make my graphics a little bit better because when I played WoW Classic back in the day, a lot of people, you know, you have those really old machines that could barely play it, so you had to turn your graphics down. But I feel like since I got a nice graphic machine, I think I'm gonna play WoW Classic at max settings. Get that max settings love. Speaking of awesome people, here comes the wonderful Nooshke, coming in raiding the channel. Show her some love in the chat, everybody! All right, there we go. Everybody back where they were. So again, you know, if you're not communicating to your people, it could make it really, really difficult for, you know, to manage the guild because we were like, hey, why'd I get demoted? Why'd this happen? Why'd that happen? So I like to communicate very heavy with them and let them know what's up with what's up, right? Oh, I should go through and double check. Hold on. Let's see. Jasmine. Oops, Slippy Bit. I missed. Slippy Bit should just be officer. There we go. See, you want to go back and double check. Member. These are all just members. And there we go. There we go. All right. Looking good. Looking sexy. Guild. Job done. All right. I'm here for the guild test. All right. Close window. Okay, cool. Close window. All right. Hey, let's play some games. Leave party. Let's get back to it. All right. What are we on right now? We're on flowers. Get back to ore. Why should we look for both? Look for some flowers as we're running along. I feel like we want to kind of run up here in the back area. Now, the cool thing is because I have upgraded armor and I have upgraded weapon, that I feel pretty safe now in these areas. I can take on multiple mobs at the same time as well. See, when you aggro one, the young wolf's going to come in and help out. Like so. There we go. Let's get back in chat. Back in chat-a-rooney. So again, we're wandering around. We're doing some guild stuff. We're talking about how to run a successful guild. Again, notice how much time I invest, right? That's the stuff that normally people don't see when you're a guild leader. And there are thousands of hours of doing that kind of stuff. Micromanaging, making lists, putting people in a spreadsheet so that you know who's what with what. And if you have to readjust stuff like right there, how incredibly easy that made that process. You want to do that early on in the guild if you're adding ranks, because doing that later on with 300 members with their 100 alts, you got 3,000 members. And I've had to do that before where I've gone in and have to readjust 3,000 members, you know, their alts and their mains and all of that stuff. So thanks to Crazy. Hey, Game Killer, give Crazy 5,000 Kiss Cats for reminding me to put alts as a rank in the guild. Thank you so much, Crazy. Appreciate that. Oh, we got to get... We're running around again, building up our crafting right now so we can move to the next area. Now, again, if you have not discovered the wonderful Nooshke, she's going to be hanging out with me. By the way, Nooshke, I got invited also to the Discord party. Check your whisper, please, on Discord. Imagine that. Check your Discord for the Discord party. Let me know. Let me know some info. We're going to party. I don't know if you can live up to... see, look, now someone's already grabbing that one, so I'll just let them have it. I don't know if you can live up to Monster Holic's drinking-a-thon that he had last year. But let me know, please, ASAP, so I can RSVP. I need you to ASAP so I can RSVP. There we go. Now, again, if you have not discovered the wonderful Nooshke, go over there, show us some love. She's one of my mods that I'll be taking to TwitchCon this year. Always backing me up, always showing the love. I've already messaged you back. It didn't show up. Or maybe I clicked it and it didn't know. Oh, I must have clicked it. Oh, it must have been when when I opened up Discord again, it logged into that whisper, and then I didn't realize that you had responded. Thank you, Nushki, for letting me know. Thank you very much. All right. Got a pally over there. I think that pally is actually helping. I didn't realize there was a pally there. I thought that was a bad person. I think they're testing and practicing their skills. So they're practicing their skills over there. Cool. Oh man, not sure if I want to be in arms or production warrior. Oh, that is a tough choice, right? What are you guys going to do? If you're guys going to be a warrior, are you going to be a prot warrior, or are you going to be a protection warrior? I like to get a good census in the chat. All right, let's keep running around, collecting materials, seeing if we can find some pretty flowers. Again, if I don't see anybody running for it, I will go and I will get that particular thing. If I see someone running for it, and there's a million of them around, I can grab them later. Oh, Dark Lance in the chat. Hey, Dark Lance, and thank you for coming to my channel for the very first time. Hi, Calamity Jane. My name is Kismet. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon. I play a lot of games here. I'm a partner streamer on Twitch. Nushi's been one of my mods and a good friend of mine for a very long time here in the stream. I think she's a wonderful streamer, so make sure to do me a favor. Go over there, click on her link, hit that follow button, check her out the next time she goes live. I appreciate it. Now, if you are a friend of Nushki's, if you have not been in my stream before, you are most welcome in my stream. We're playing some WoW Classic. We're having some fun running around. I'm probably most known for Fallout. I play all the Fallouts. Currently playing 76, as well as we're playing survival games like 7 Days to Die. We're playing some WoW Classic right now. We play building games like Satisfactory and other fun games like Stardew Valley or My Time at Porta. Really, whatever games feel are fancy for today. That's the way I roll up in here. I play games that I like, not just popular games, right? It just happens to be this one's super popular right now, but I like it, and that's why I'm playing it. Sometimes I also do a sponsored event on the stream, as well as I do give away thousands of dollars worth of free stuff. That's right, thousands of dollars worth of free stuff for you here in the stream. You're like, well, Kismet, how can you do that? Well, I have awesome sponsors. Not only am I Tycoon in-game, but I'm also that way in real life. I work with sponsors and ask them if they could donate stuff to the stream to give to you guys, or to, like for TwitchCon, I'll literally give away 1,000 Kismet candy bars from my awesome sponsor, Fraser, who is from Finland. And they send me candy bars every single year. I got them right over here. Right over here, ready to go, ready to take to TwitchCon, ready to give out to as many people as we can. We'll see. So if you find my mods, look for Nushki. She'll be there because we've got that unlocked. I have spent 84 days in a row streaming on behalf of my mods, raising funds to take them to TwitchCon. That's right. That is over 600 hours. If you think about $10 an hour, that's over $6,000 worth of my time raising funds for them to go to TwitchCon, because I consider them to be the hero behind the stream. They do a lot of... oh, hello. They do a lot of... looks like he's going for that node. You going for that node? Okay, you can have that one, bro. I'll go on to the next one. Oh, I missed the other thing. So I never kill the mobs for him. I never kill the mobs, only heal. You need to frost them. She needs to learn her frost thing where you frost them and then back up.
How kind of you.
See that? See how I did something kind for somebody else? Not because I wanted anything back. I just did something kind for them. And now I made a connection with this person through a kind thing that I did for them. Not for any other reason other than I don't like to see him die. And look, they took the extra time. They just made me a bunch of food. And then I will give them the Kismet bow. There we go. And rebuff them. All right. We're trying to look for the, let's see. See, and then it doesn't have to be more than that, right? It doesn't have to be, hey, come join my guild. Hey, come do that. Come do this. Now, that person will remember that moment, right? They'll remember that moment that somebody was kind enough to help them, right? Instead of being a jerk and running up ahead of them and trying to grab the ore node and competing with them and all of that stuff. It'll be just someone that came along, healed them and whatnot that one time and say, oh, I remember you. You healed me early on when I was low level. Or maybe they won't remember you at all. You never know. You never know what'll happen. But I just do kind things like that. And I always feel that the best way to help somebody is to just to heal them, but not hit their mob. Right? If you hit the mob, it's like making them feel like they're not strong enough to take them on. But she got a double aggro there, and she's level 7, and they're about level 8, so that's a little tough as a mage. And doesn't look like that person really understands the mage yet. They're not doing the frost and then backing up and whatnot. So as a paladin, I don't like people to die. I don't like the people to die. I don't care who they are. If it's some random person. Now, some people get upset if you do help them, like you heal them or whatnot. They'll get upset over it. And I'll just say, sorry, man. I just, I'm just trying to help out. And then I'll move on. That's it. Just trying to help out. All right. Ooh, we got lots of nodes out here. And again, before we move on from this area, again, I don't have to be in some hurry and be like, hey, I was number 1. I was the first one on this server to get level 50 or whatever. There's nothing in my soul that makes me have to feel like that is accomplishment for me, right? Now, if somebody else wants to do that, hey, go for it. If you want to be world's first 50 in WoW Classic, go for it. That's what floats your boat. All right, we're going to try Dead Mines later tonight. We're going to see Thursday night. We're going to see if we got the skills. We got the ability. Yeah, we're running along. We might take out a few of these guys. See, one thing you got to do is you got to stay focused sometimes on this because it does require a lot of running around and trying to find the nodes as you're going. See any nodes up there? I'm just going to stay down here. And you can spend a lot of time fighting and not enough collecting, and then before you know it, you're not even close to being high level with your collecting. And I could also just move on to the next area and just get higher level and come back when these guys are gray. Do that. You know what? I think we'll do that. Hold on. Let's just do that at this point. I think we're good. We did a lot of stuff there. You got the general idea of what you can do there.
I can't.
Bye-bye. Long, man, 200 weapon takes forever. Let's just do that. Let's just go ahead and move on. And then when all these mobs are gray to us, we get to level 15 or 20, we can literally just run around here at low, because they'll be non-aggro, because they'll all be gray. You just run around here and pick it all up, build up your crafting, move on to the next area. When that's gray, run around and do that as well. I think I'm going to do that this time. Before, the way I did it was I did it this right here, where I went and just spent the time leveling it up. But it does feel like it's going pretty slow. And again, instead of just doing that all night long, I feel like we'll get some questing in as well. Do a little bit of that as well. Or we can just kind of balance it out. Yeah, see, my herbalism is 25 right now. So we would need to do, 4 times what we've already done, and 4 times plus, or 3 times plus, 3 times and there, 3 times here of what we've already done just to get to that level. So that might also be something that I do offline, that I just spend time running around, grabbing, and getting my crafting up. Because I really feel that, you want to find a good balance in game. You don't want to do that too much for too long, because it will burn you out in the game if you're just grinding, I find. Unless you have a high tolerance for grinding like me. You would do a bit of that, build it up a little bit, and then go and do some questing, wander around in some areas you haven't been before. Find a good, mixture of fun in most games. So, Kismet, what classic server do you play on? It's actually in the title. Dark Lands, we're playing on Pagel right now, PvE. There we go. I still remember my mining rounds for vanilla. I know, right? Doing circle rounds back and forth. Really running right through the middle of all the mobs. I can take a lot of damage now because I have my higher level armor on now. Sorry to raid and run. I came to send you the love. I now feel more love than ever. There you go. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your stream. Take care of everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see ya. Take it easy, Nooshki. Everybody say goodnight to Nooshki in the chat there. Appreciate everybody being here. See, I see all these little side areas here, and it makes me want to go, hey, what's that? Is there a quest over there, or what? What can I do there? But we're going to run way out here. And normally I fight my way across the mobs here. Oh, there's actually an ore node down here, right there. I see this, too. Alright, we might hit some on the way, though. Hit some on the way. As we're running past me. Well, I can see it right there. I can see it right there. Now, another good idea, by the way, when you are getting the ore node is not to get it like this. Is to go up and turn around this way. This allows you to see any mobs that are getting close to you. So stuff doesn't run up behind you and gank you. Especially if you're low level and you're doing this. You're kind of low level for that area. Works great. Server name isn't in the title. It's not. It's not. That was my bad. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, it got knocked out of my title, huh? I had it in there yesterday. Just retype it. Boom. Mods, if you see that my server name is not in the title, let me know. Let me know. Unless you guys already let me know, and then I checked it. Yeah, oh, Crazy's saying it. There, okay. Yeah, my bad. My bad. My bad. Alright. Don't forget my break. Yeah, already took my break. Alright, so let's go to the next area. Get some questing in. Get that going. We'll keep switching back and forth. Oh, there's one there. Sometimes I just like to do a little PvP running around them. I don't know, it's just fun. It just, breaks up the battling in these type of games. Boom. Herb gathering. We got a lot of herbs. So feel free to come in, relax, take it easy. Feel free to hit that follow button and hang out. I have an awesome community up in here. Feel free to say something in the chat and say hi in the chat. People will actually say hi back to you. I know, crazy, right? Crazy. Or you can lurk away. I have lots and lots of lurkers here on the channel that just chill out, have a good time, put their feet up, work on their homework, have something to eat, hang out with their families, whatever they're doing while listening to the stream. So I appreciate it. So if you run for a sandwich or something like that, do me a favor, leave the thing up. Big JP in the channel, everybody. Show him some love. A legendary supporter of the stream. Me and Big JP have some fun times. Big JP, this Saturday, bro. 76. We're going to try out whatever raid it rotates to. So if you want to join us for that, make sure to be here at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Fallout 76 rating, which is a home run, by the way. A home run of that right now. Oh, we got some more nodes back here. Get those sweet nodes. Oh, that's right. We need 100 herbalism. All right, so at this point, we should just turn that off because that's just going to bum us out because we don't have 100. So let's go up here and let's go out and do this quest. I feel like it said that it was up this way. Oh, man, I remember this. Yeah, I remember there was a giant war out here one time. It was over by the dead mines. I logged on, and some people started ganking my peeps. Because you can flag yourself for PvP. So some of my members, have themselves flagged all the time. So they start doing PvP, but it was like unbalanced, right? 5-on-1 kind of thing. I think the duel function is the best way to do it if you want to do PvP or see if you're better than someone else. But they all got in a war and they were just battling it out. And then I came online and they called the whole entire guild out there. And my guild stomped them. I mean, just annihilate them. And the whole guild came out, right? There was like 60 or 70 people right there versus their 10. It was like, oh my gosh. It was like all of a sudden you could tell. They were like, oh my gosh, where are all these people coming from? And then it was like my entire guild was out there just annihilating them. Which is kind of funny. Kind of funny. Dark Lance, give me some love. Hey, Kismet, it's me, Dark Lance, from your stream chat. Would like to join your guild, if you would have me. Absolutely. And again, I'm going to go old school here. Do you agree to follow our virtues? There we go. Let's see if he does. Let's see if he agrees. Of course, he's watching on the stream, so he knows exactly what I'm doing. He knows exactly what I'm doing. Always and forever. That's a great response. I like that one. I love how people come up with unique responses, too. I always find that great. All right, G invite, bro. Dark Lance. There we go. G invite. And then I'm going to, of course, do my thing. See how much time I spend doing guild stuff? That's how it is being a guild leader. Prepare for 90% of your time being spent doing this kind of stuff, but it never bothers me at all. I never mind doing it. It is very, very fun. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot to mark the alt there. So G here. And this is going to be Dark Lance. Dark Lance. He joined today, 829, right? 829. There we go. Remember? That was fail. There we go. And I'll do all the rest of his stuff later. Send him a welcome message and all that other stuff. When I'm over by the bank and whatnot. But I will go ahead and upgrade him here. To member request, alts, and then member. There we go. Boom. Boom. And then do my thing over here. G, welcome Dark Lance to the Kismet BP. Boom. There we go. See, this is how guilds grow. One at a time. One person at a time. One awesome member at a time. And you start to build that camaraderie. People start to work together. People start having fun. That's what it's all about. All about. Now, again, if you want to run around with me, I'm just kind of running around here in this next area. If you want to do some questing, feel free to go ahead. Let me ask my thing. What's the name of this area? Sentinel Hill. All right. Sentinel Hill. All right, let's go over and talk to the dude.
Need help?
I do. I need to go over and talk to this dude. This one here.
Need help?
A foul corruption has crept into Westfall. While I was upholding my duty on the farms, were overrun. Oh, on the battlefield of Lordiern. I'm going to butcher a lot of these names, by the way. These honest farms were overrun and made into hideouts for thugs and murderers. The people's military needs your help. All right, let's do it. So my friend sent you here. Yes, complete quest. The people's mission has one goal: to defend the lands in the Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. All right, we're going to read all of it. We'll read just a little bit.
What can I do for you?
Stormwind has abandoned us. A foul wind, depravity rustles through the plains of Westfall. This is my homeland, and I am not. I will not turn my back on the citizens who choose to remain here. We are the former farmers. Shall make our stand. That's a good idea. I like the way you think. There we go. I'll be questing in there. All right. I'm finished up Elwyn Forest, but once I'm done, I'll meet with you, Kismet. That sounds good. Oh, all right. Now right-click on them in here and invite them to join the party. And then we'll run around. Have some fun with my guild members.
How are you?
I don't care if you just started the guild for the first time or you've been in here 16 years. I'll group with you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Run around. Sometimes I'll come back and I'll help people with areas because they'll say, hey, kids, can you help from this area? I'm working on this quest or whatnot. Never feel, bad if you want to help. You need some help in those areas or whatnot. Give to Stoneman Armor and Marker. Oh, I forgot these two quests here. Uh-oh. It's the Elwyn Forest. I forgot to do that. The escape. Oh, I might need to go back. I need to go back. Let's get the Griffin here. And then, I feel like the Griffin's down here, right? I saw a Griffin go by. We got over here a swift message. Well, let's get this guy. He's a walking mob. Oh yeah, there's a Griffin. I was like, whoa, I kind of feel like it was around there. Wow, that was amazing. Again, I remember that from 12 years ago.
How are you?
Swift message.
See you around.
All right, then we'll talk to him.
For you?
I need a ride. Let's go ahead and let's see. What's closer? Lakeshire? Probably Lakeshire.
Safe travel.
Let's go to Lakeshire. Yeah, request stops. You know, it'd be nice to just jump off of this thing anywhere you want. All right. So I just told him that, hey, I just realized I have some to turn in back here. I'm going to go turn those in first because if we go on, what's going to happen is these quests are going to go gray and we're not going to get the XP or the rep. So we're going to get that going on. Get that going on first. Classic example of how to run guilds. Right? Right, Kismet. You run them, you show them some love. That's what you do. You show them some run. You hang around with all members, not just your clique. If people call for help, I'm there. Doesn't matter what level they are, their level of experience or nothing. That's what I do. Now, if you are going to call members out, though, please keep in mind that if you call them all the way to the other side of the world and it takes them 30 minutes to get there, because sometimes it does in this game, especially if we're just walking here in early levels, that make sure you have enough time to run those instances, right? That's one of my things. So if you call members out or you call me out to help you and then say, oh, well, I got to go, right? When I just spent all that time, 30 minutes getting there, I will not be happy after that. So don't do that to members either because that sucks up a lot of their time. So make sure that you do have enough time to run that instance or to do that thing before you initiate it. Before you initiate that help. Good to know. There we go. I added you in game. My name is Thug Passion. Awesome. Did you want an invite there, Big JP? Lurking while playing WoW even? There you go. Yeah, feel free. Lurk away. Sorry about the title as well. I thought it was updated, but apparently it wasn't. This only happens in Classic. Alright, there we go. I feel like we'll go here, and then we'll run back and do these quests. I don't even remember where these quests were. Let's go. And we'll look at our quests while we're running. Alright, let's not get too far here. Okay, take the invisibility to Marvel McClure. Where the heck was she? I don't even remember. There's my member. So the thing is, in the Classic here, you have to remember where the heck you got these quests from. As well. Oh, it's doing that. I think I want to take that thing back off again. Where it's angling the camera. Where's that at? Camera. Follow terrain. I feel like it's easier just to adjust it like this. All right, so we got to find that. Now you guys can just go ahead and tell me. By the way, I'm not gonna be doing the whole. You don't have to. You can't tell me stuff. Where is Mabel McClure? And give Serotonin the Stormwind armor marker. For your shrewdness, I have a marker here and whatnot. See, now the thing is, I can't track it on my quest, so I don't really know. It might be out here at the lumberyard. I kind of remember that's where we were doing these. So we're going to do that. And then Elmore's task, speak with Grim Elmore. There's a dwarven weaponsmith in Stormwind, Grim Elmore, who sent word that he needs help with the delivery. I believe he wants a package, oh yes, of his homeland to the north. So we got to do the dwarven one too. All right, we should have went on those quests first before we took on these new quests. But that's okay. We'll come back and we'll do those. We'll try to get these lower level ones done first. At some point, you're going to out-level a bunch of quests anyway. Like, you got to think, if you're just doing this zone, you're also out-leveling all the other starter zones. You're going to out-level, you know, the gnome zone and the elf zone and the dwarf zone and whatnot. And if you really want to do this quick and easy, you could go in and do that and actually just bring all your characters to the human zone. If you wanted to, and just level there, since you already know the quest. But I feel like that's kind of robbing you of some of the fun of the game, is doing those quests based on your class or based on your race in-game. There we go. Will September count towards gifted subs as well? I believe it will. You can check out that link, September. Oh, mods, that's another thing. Oh, we'll be back. All right. We need the September link as well. So let's do exclamation point September. Let's make either make a kid's reminder for that or just make the command for that as well. So I feel like it was like right here, and then we ran out this way, and there was some peeps out this way. Maybe this is where we're going. It doesn't really tell you. Oh, yeah, there it is. It doesn't really tell you where to go in here because I can't track it. So you just kind of have to remember where you were. So it's good to turn those quests in before you go offline. I kind of remember this last year. There we go, Sarah
Light
Timberland.
be with you.
Let's go with the pants. Ruined copper pants. Oof, that's way better. What you got?
Farewell.
All right, got that done. Okay, so we found Sarah. And then we'll auto run. Some people got sheeped by the mages. And then, again, we'll go to log. Escape. Take the invisibility liquor to Mabel McClure. Oh, you know what? I think she's at the farm, isn't she? She's at the farm? She's at the farm by the Fargo Deep Mine. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Let's go see. Where's the Fargo Deep Mine? Over here. Oh, wait, you're talking about Eastville Logging Camp. Yeah, I remember that the invisibility potion is for... I remember that quest. It's amazing. I remember that. The invisibility potion is for the girl who's in love with the other guy that we had to give him the note. Again, that's why I read the lore, right? So now it's going to help me find that person when I go back. And I didn't even read it this time. I just remember that from last time I played the game. I remember reading that quest at this point. So we're going to run back, get her going on. Alright, and we're going to run past this one. We got to go way over here. There's Princess. I don't kill mobs unless I'm actually on those quests, because then, you know, somebody's going to come along and they're going to want that and whatnot, and then I'll be dead. Yeah, it's funny, it says to the east on this quest, so you think it's just a little bit east, and we did the same exact thing this time, where it's a little bit east. It actually turned out to be a lot east. Big JP, let me know if you want me to add you here in game, into guild. Let me know. Or are you already at, are you in guild? Maybe. Let's see. You already at? No. Let me know. What's a minute? Whoa, he's gonna kill me. I ran across the water. I'm so dead. That's your oh no button. That's your oh no button. I ran across the water, wasn't paying attention. Those are deadly wolves over there. Look out for that. I actually have done that before when I first started playing. I ran over there just to see what level those wolves were. Boom! Killed me in a one shot. And that's why it's great to be a pally. You can get the heck out of there. Though now I got really long cooldowns on my stuff, though. Also great to be a pally. You can stun stuff and run. Stun and run. That works too. And then I got my things on to tell me when I break combat so I can stop and heal. Oh, he's after me now. There we go. So a second it says leave combat. Love that. Love that thing. All right. So let's just keep auto running. We got a long way to go. Oof, okay, maybe we should have came from the other direction. I feel like they need a griffin right at Goldshire. You don't have to run, but that's okay. And I like running out here in the wild. I don't run along the road all that much. There we go. Our guild is EU, Sunspire at the moment, but we'll make a North American character or two soon. Well, hey, feel free to come and join us. We're having some fun here on Pagel, PvE server. Very, very enjoyable. Great server. Great peeps so far that we met. People actually lined up to do the starter boss, which is pretty cool. Peeps are very respectful. There's actually a Pagel Discord that you can go on to and talk to peeps from Pagel. That's where I went very early on to kind of get a feel of the server. Went in there and was talking to some of the people in voice chat. I'm like, I'm on Pagel server and whatnot. And they're like, oh man, I'm trying to stay off the servers where they have any streamers on it. And I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. And I'm like, well, I'm going to be on there. I'm a streamer, just to see what they would say. And they're like, well, how big of a community do you have? How many followers you got? 25,000 or something like that, or 20+ thousand, I think it said. And they're like, oh man. I'm like, but my community is awesome. I have a really amazing community, an amazing guild that I've had for a very long time. Mine is the best. Not a whole bunch of toxic players. Not a bunch of toxics. Alright, let's go running out here, huh? Turn this one in. You're going to do a lot of running. But it's really fun when you get your mount later, though, too. Because it really feels like an accomplishment when you do get that mount finally. And you're like, man, I got my mount. And then you really have fun running around. And you get it at a very high level. You get it at 40, and of course, max level 60. So you put it at a pretty decent level. And it's pretty exciting when you finally get there. Because you've just been doing nothing but running around for, 40 levels or so. Yeah, big time. All right, let's try to remember which farm it is. Might be the other one. I think it's the... Oh, nope, this one. Right over here. I can see the quest person's over there, and the quest person... let's zoom in a little bit. And the quest person is inside, because it's gray.
How are you?
There we go.
Safe travels.
Whoop, whoop. Let's get that XP at max XP. Then we want to go to Stormwind. Let's go do that. And we'll turn this other one in. Love seeing the queues, yeah. Not... Come on, Pagel. No queue. No queue for me today. Apparently, earlier it was a queue. Yesterday, there was like a 20-minute queue, which I let run in the background while I was playing something else. I also do what I call a solitaire queue, where I'll bring up the queue, and then I'll also bring up solitaire and play solitaire while I'm waiting for the queue. We did that on the first night. I mean, it took like 2 hours to get in. But I feel like mine, I could have got in earlier on Pagel because I had the server down bug. And I found a way around that, by the way. If you do have that server down bug where you get into your load screen and then you try to load in. Oh, fortitude. Thanks, bro. If someone buffs me, I'll buff them back. Or if I just run across them, sometimes I'll buff them. If I'm paying attention. But yeah, I find that, that's it. You were wandered into Duskwood. Yeah, it happens. Now, see, you get to this point right here where you're not too concerned about dying from the mobs, right? I can just drag the mobs at this point. If they stun or knock me down, that's when I will kill them. But no, see, I just run right through the middle of them. They're not going to do that much damage to me now. Purified myself there. Just for fun. I didn't need to, but it was fun. Queues for quest kills, sorry. Yeah, server's not so bad now that we moved over to Sonespire from Sarah, as that was quite heavy. Yeah, see, some of those higher level quests are going to be definitely camped or long lines to do it, but it's cool that people even get in lines, right? That's when you know you're on a good server, when people are getting in lines. If they're not getting in lines and they're being jerks, then you know you're on a bad server. Of course, if you're on a PvP server, watch out. You do that on a PvP server, you jump the line, everybody in that line is going to shoot you and kill you. I've seen it happen many, many times. I actually started playing on a PvP server, and I was like, too much ganking, too much just people being jerks. So I went, Care Bear. Because it's not really PvP. It's really just ganking. That's what it is. If you want PvP, then you got to be, equal level. There has to be some sort of chance that you're going to survive and battle with them. Otherwise, it's just ganking. If you're max level and someone's level 10, that's just you ganking. That's not PvP, in my opinion, anyway. That's just someone going to be a jerk and kill you while you're picking up pages in Stranglethorn. So there you go. Such a strange feeling to be playing vanilla again after so long. I was 11 when I first played. Wow. Oh, wow. That was a long time ago. Just learned English, and here I am today reliving the same experience, but understanding everything is something else, right? Yeah, well, now you have a different perspectives on the world, too, because you're older. You've been around. You've done some stuff. Different perspective, maybe on some of the quests and some of the stuff that you might run across if you're reading the quest line. Might understand it better, have a better context now that you're much older as well. I find that's interesting. As you get older and older, you have a different perspective on something you might have read earlier or something you might come across earlier in your life, which is super cool. All right, so I need to talk to somebody again. I already forgot. Let's see. Elmore's task. Speak with Grillmore Elmore. There is a dwarven weaponsmith in the Stormwind Grillman Armor who sent word that he needs help with the delivery. I believe he wants his package to be sent homeland to the north. You have a sturdy pair on you. Okay. So if you're interested with some legwork, then speak with Grim, a man. We could use you down here. But we must also keep our dwarf ties. Keep our ties to the dwarves. The dwarf weaponsmith in Stormwind, Grimmer, who sent you word. I believe he wants back to... you can find Grimmer at the weapon shot in the Dwarven district of Stormwind. How did I know it was going to be way over there? How did I know it was going to be way over there? By the way, everybody. Wait for it. Shortcut! Taking the shortcut. You're like, Kismet, you're never going to get out of there, bro. You're never going to get out of there. Yeah, it feels good. I'm having lots of fun playing it again. Again, I have not played in 12 years. It's been quite a long time. But I feel like it's really still has the same magic as it did before. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Look at everybody hanging out over here. I take a little shortcut. And then keep going. I remember taking a lot of these shortcuts, jumping in the water and jumping across and learning where the ways up are. and all of that, so you can just save yourself some time running around before you get your horse and all of that. Yeah. Played this a long time ago with my guild. A long, long time ago. Alright, Grim Elmore. If you come looking for the finest craftsmen on this continent of the world, then you come to the right place. Gromor at your service. You here to help with my delivery? Very good. Complete task.
How are you?
Stormpikes are a respected dwarves clan and known for their fine, discerning taste. So it's no wonder that Ginger Stormpike, a mountaineer of Ironforge, commissioned me to craft him a weapon. This weapon is finished, but Mountaineer Stormpike is far away in distant Loch Modan. Plan on traveling to the north. Can you please deliver this package to him? My last message from Mountaineer Stormpike said he was stationed at the Northern Guard Tower in Loch Modan. Deliver the package over there.
Be good.
Probably not going to be good, but I will do what I got to do. Loch Modan. Do we have that on our quest? Let's go up here and see. Loch Modan. Oh, there's Loch Modan. We can click right here, see where that is. So the wetlands. Let's see. What's below Loch Modan? Over here. We clicked it right here. Oh. Gotta go through the wetlands. Ah, man, I don't remember any of this. Calmador. Right there. Nope. I remember where the heck I am. No, I need Eastern Kingdoms. Eastern Kingdoms, yes, here. Searing Gorge. Oh, I remember that. Elwyn Forest, that's what we're looking for. Alright, Elwyn Forest action. So where is Mordan? Zoom out. El Mordan. There it is. Loch Modan, right there. Okay, so we're here, here in Elwyn Forest. We got to make our way up to Loch Modan. What's this one off to the side? Didn't give me the option to click on the one on the side. Alright, so we're kind of learning a little bit about where we're at again. Searing Gorge. This is Sentinel Hill where we were at. And then we're here. So that's one that's fairly far away. Am I going to be going that direction at level 11? Probably not. So we'll go ahead and just continue our questing here. Continue our questing onward. Do a bit of running. How are we looking on time? All right, we got about 30 minutes, mods. So let's go ahead and queue up those raid targets. We're going to buy another 30 minutes again. I mean, I can play this forever. I mean, you can just play this for 20 hours a day, but real life, bro. Real life. I got wife, kids, things to do, right? And again, I don't want to drain all the fun out of it, too, right? You just grind it till you get to max level in the first week. And then you're like, okay, what do I do now? Because there's nobody else's max level. Just you. And then you're like, hey, I want to go run these instances, but everybody else is low level. So then you're bumming. Bummaroony. Just typing that greatly. You're going to be running into a lot of stuff. Don't miss the bridge. Things getting as ill as possible. There you go, Wubby. There you go, random person in the trade chat. Now, I can't turn the trade off because this is actually in the general. It won't let me turn it off, which really sucks. All right, when I go into settings, and I go into general. Oh, now it will. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it before. Yay! All right, cool. Let's turn that off. I rarely ever look in trade chat or global chat or anything like that. It's usually a dumpster fire in there. So I usually have that turned off. It wouldn't let me turn it off before, but now that I've readjusted all of the tabs, I think it's going to let me do it. A lot of running around. All right. Oh, you got a bit to go? Well, you know what? Let's go help members level up. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get to the dead mines. The dead mines tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm just about level 12. Yeah, just about level 12. Maybe we'll do it later in the evening. We'll try to get up to level 15. Dead mines are fairly difficult if you don't have some decently leveled members, but that's okay. If we die and we feel it's just wiping too much, then we'll just run out of there. You can also say leave trade. Oh, I forgot about that. Add me maybe. Give him 1,000 kiss caps in the chat, mods. I forgot about that big time. I hope somebody noted that kiss reminder. I don't even remember what it was now. So that's why I say it in stream and then put the kiss reminder. Then I come back and I work on it later. There we go. So I'm going to go help out my member Laffy. They're over here having some fun. So we'll go lend them a hand, and then, see, I would much rather help out members than really anything else. Go ahead and check those nodes on the way. We could have took the Griffin and run back. That would have been an idea. But no. We're already halfway there now. Might as well just keep running. A lot of running in this game. What I'm trying to do right now is what I call mob dodging. If I can get all the way there without getting any aggro. We'll see. Oh, I might have to get some aggro to get this thing. It's pretty far away. Give it a try. There's that ore node in the same exact spot again. I was thinking about WoW too, is that it's very consistent spawn. It does spawn typically in the same place over and over again. Failed attempt. Holy mackerel, look how many you got. 60,000 almost. Look at that, add me maybe. You're crushing those kiss caps, bro. You're going to be ready for those giveaways. You're going to be ready, though. You know, you can never have too many. I'm just going to say that. Just going to throw it out there. Come down here and get that node, but got to keep making my way toward my peeps. Slowly making my way. All right, got her done. Onward. Where's Lafayette? Right there. All right, on the way. On the way. Now, I could, at my level now, and at my armor, I could, in theory, if I don't get stunned, just auto walk. Right? And then I get stunned. Wow, that's Kismet for you. So yeah, you get, if you get stunned, that's when you're in trouble. Oh, look out. Or if you run through a whole pack of them like that. Because I have pretty decent armor for this area. These are getting low level. And I think that's what we'll do this time. See, before what I did is I just spent time doing it right at the very beginning. But if we out-level this area, we can literally just run around however much we want, collect all that stuff, get our collecting up, and then we'll go to the next level, and we'll level up until that's gray, and then we can run around and get our level up there. That would go a lot faster. I might also do that offline, so you guys don't have to watch me just literally running around. Whoop! Went right past. Hey!
Fantastic.
Can I do a thumbs up? Thumbs up. No, no thumbs up. All right. Auto run. Sounds good. And see, when I started hunting with someone and I get in a group with someone, we're running around, I like to let them know how much time I'm going to be online and what I'm going to be doing. Another great guild thing is to communicate with people. Okay, I'm going to be on for another 30 minutes or an hour or whatever. So you don't just abruptly leave right in the middle of a quest, or if you're doing an instance or something like that, make sure that you do have enough time to finish it. Make sure you do communicate to other people. I feel like that's vitally important. Just being a guild member, not just a leader, but being a leader especially. You want to make sure that everybody knows, what the skinny is on everything. You want some Kismet chocolate? Oh, there you go. There you go. I got tons of it. Right there. You know what else I got? Free loot. Who wants a Fallout 76 shirt? Some of you do. How about for free? Thanks to my buddies over at Bethesda Gear. Who did hook me up with those. They did donate some shirts to give to you guys. And I have 1,000 candy bars to give out. So that's going to be awesome. Run around TwitchCon and just give out candy bars to everybody. Give out free desserts and all of that. I love hanging around with warriors. Warriors are very awesome, man. They just go in hot and heavy. Now, again, every class has its plus and minuses. Hanging out with warlocks and mages are fun as well. Hanging out with different styles of things. Hunters who are dwarves or hunters who are elves or whatever. A lot of fun to hang out with them as well. And I don't mind just chilling out, waiting for mobs or waiting for members as well. All right, we'll probably clean house a little bit here. Let's see. I don't know why I did that. Oh well. Freshening spring water. That's already got 151. We can just sell that. Crafting. Get rid of it. Oh, another bag. A package. Oh, it's a package for storm pike. So that's a quest item up there. Conjured muffin. Earth root. I feel like we can get rid of the rest of this stuff.
What can I help you with?
Oh man, I feel like we're making good progress today, a little by little. But yeah, I think I'll do that collecting stuff offline. I just log in for an hour or two and just do a little collecting, instead of just doing that on stream. Looks like I'm still here too. But my quests are all low level now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Using that food, getting those buffs. That's how you do's it. That's how you do's it, doing the nom-nom. Yeah, because we candy bars right now. Doing the nom-nom. Now, here's a great thing you do, too. Watch this. Just make them do all the work. Then you just stretch and relax. Take it easy. Just follow the warrior. That's my job as a paladin. I follow the warrior. Now, sometimes you get stuck on these mobs, too. Or you get stuck on a fence, or you get stuck on something. You just let them do all the work. And then I'll be there to help out, buff up, heal, all of that fun stuff. Now, unless they go into combat, you don't really need to buff them. I hope I don't have to run back after this. It's all part of the fun.
I can't attack
Oh,
that.
oh. Oh, I need to set up a command. Follow. Well, hold on. Let's auto run. While we're running, let me set up a macro. So I have to type that in all the time. New macro. We need something for feet. Oh, she stopped. Actually, let's do a follow first. Like that. Oops. There we go. Do a follow first, and then while she's running around, we'll go ahead and create a new macro. Try to find some boots or something that represent walking. This group would be good. Maybe a sheep. Yeah, maybe a little paw. And we're going to call this follow. Slash follow. Save. There we go. Now if we break, we just go ahead and click on that. Now right back on the follow. There we go. Nice. Nice, we're good. All right.
Much appreciated.
Too far away. There we go. So yeah, I'm on gathering only to help members there. Once I can patch go to go, you'll be first on my list. There we go. See, benefit longer, right? Benefit, long-term benefit there.
How generous.
Welcome.
Nothing you wouldn't have done for me.
True. True. Fences and rocks are deadly up. Yeah, I'm gonna get stuck. You're BS and miner. Herb and ore collector. People's crafting in the guild window notes. There we go. Tell them a little bit about what we need to do. And you know, sometimes this is what the game is. Just running from place to place, helping peeps out. See, we're coming up on some mobs. This is when we get into mode, right? Get into GG mode. And then the second she dashes, that's when it's on. Oh, didn't dash. See, what it does allows her to get all the loot. So I set it to free for all. It's going to help her level up. And then she can get all the loot because she's probably doing quest here where she's trying to collect stuff like fins and things like that. And all of that. So she should be able to grab all the loot. That was before we had set it. Oh yeah, it's on now. Look at that! Look at that aggro grab. See that aggro grab she did? That was pretty cool. A little stomp. Come on. She's higher priority than me. Then I come back and I get me. Right, because she's tanking that mob. My mana is low. Oops, I'm looting. That was my bad. Oops, I started looting. My bad, my bad. Yeah, I don't need food, so I'll go ahead and give her the food. Oh, she saw it earlier. There we go. So I passed that on to her. See, I went into automatic looting mode. I gotta not go into looting mode. I gotta remember not to loot. This way it helps her do her quest faster. Very rarely will people do that, by the way. Just let you do the looting. You never want to move too much. I feel like that's kind of cheating because they can hit you, but you can't hit them. Come up here. Oops. Kind of hacks. Hacksaws. Oh, I should be hitting the same mob she's on. That's my bad. I should be hitting the same mob she's on. I should get back into the habit. This way it's not going to interrupt my heals. And then she grabs all the aggro off of me and pulls that aggro to her as the tank. Then my job is to get behind, make sure she doesn't die. There we go. Now back away. She's gonna get a sweet chest. Awesome. Again, I like to invest my time doing this. This kind of stuff. Very fun. And my job, get behind the mob, tank in the front of the mob. Always, always. Oops. I hit the one she hadn't hit yet. Got respawn. Now I can also get aggro from, oh, I need my target of target. Ooh, now would be a great time for target of target. Get that on while we're waiting. Combat. Show target of target. Okay, so if we go and click on her, she's gonna have, where's her target of target? Cool. And we're out of here. Follow. Follow actually goes from a pretty decent place. Whoa. Yeah, I got a good hit in there.
I don't have a target.
I don't have a Target. I don't have a Walmart. I don't have a Target and I don't got a Walmart, everybody. I don't have either of those. Remember when my daughter made, remember when my daughter made his character? Made her character. I drove her around in the motorbike. We got her like 12 levels, discovering level zones area while she aggroed the whole Azeroth in the passenger seat. Ha ha ha! That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Just using her as an aggro magnet. That's a lot of fun. Helping out my crew. See? This is also a great way for you to get in sync with members. Is to go out and hunt with them. It's the only way you can get into kind of an equilibrium. You kind of learn how they play, if they understand about, tanking and being in front, you being in back, or if they're a wizard or a mage, do they understand about frosting and then backing up and all of that, or frosting them in place first and then, understanding their skill rotations and whatnot. I feel like that's the best way to know someone in a game, is just to hunt with them, run around with them. Best way to do it. Best way to do it, big time. So we'll help her do one more quest here. Oh, yay! Cheer!
Yes.
Outstanding.
Yay! I love the voices in the game too. Are really awesome. Close that window. Got your own pocket healer. There we go. Now, because we're in party, I'm still getting XP, by the way, everybody. So it's not like I'm not getting anything out of it, but, again, I would rather just put it free-for-all. She gets all the quest items. She gets her quest done a lot faster, and that kind of stuff, but without just making it easy mode, though. If I was level 60 and I come out here and just kill all the mobs for her, I feel like that's a little too easy. You want it, so she feels like, she got to go in there and she hit stuff and she felt like it was good. There we go. You need to be a gnome to fit in my pocket. Auto Workbook, Garrison Hogger will be coming up soon. Alright, we have about 5 more minutes. Stab my ankles. Because that I'm going to stab her ankles with my gnome, and I told her that's the most deadly place to stab someone is in their ankles. You stab them in their ankles, down they go. It's like using a combat crippling shotgun in Fallout, right? Boom, 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 crippled, crippled, crippled. Now they're down on the ground. they're bumming. Now you just pick them up afterwards. Works great. She liked that. There we go. Yeah, that sounds fun, old Mortem. Driving your low-level daughter around in-game and dragging massive tons of aggro. Sounds fun. But I'm sure with your high-level character, you could have just went in there and just like, boom, wiped it all out. Oh, kind of a bummer that it stops you when you adjust your camera. Yeah, be nice if it didn't do that. If it didn't do that. Lots of running. D. Nope. Said, am I going to try retail WoW at all? Nope. No plans. No plans to play any retail WoW. Just classic. I don't have that much time. I don't have that much time to just play just WoW all day, every day. I gotta balance. Gotta balance, everybody. That's why I'm playing for about, let's see, we've been playing for about 3.5, 4 hours here. And then I'm going to call it. And then rest, come back. I get to stream again tonight. And then I will be off on Friday. Because I'm finally taking a day off after, let's see, it was 84 days last week. So 85, 86, 87, 89, 90. So it'll be 90 days in a row will be my current record, roughly, of streaming in a row. So I've been streaming for the last 90 days. I'll stop and show you what you and log off for XP. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Stop by Goldshire and get that double XP. By the way, this taxi isn't free. You better tip. For sure. Let's see. Maybe I can give her some stuff. What else do we got? Or we can give her some. Oh, we can give her some potions. That's what we'll do. We'll give her some health potions. Of course, now she's gonna know because she's listening to the stream. I tip heavily because I'm really not going to use health potions. I would rather give them to warriors and people who really need it. Warriors, mages, things like that. I typically don't die all that often as a paladin. I feel like the paladin is probably the easiest class to play. If you're wondering which class to play, I want to get started. This is probably the easiest. Too bad. Now you must take the potions. You must take them. Take them. Use them. Use them well. Won't say no to that. See, there we go. That was fun. See, that's my most enjoyable part right there. I'm going to go sit in my chair. Right there. Good night. Wave. So you can actually wave when you're sitting down, too. Which is really fun. Alright, then I'm going to say night to the guild. Night all. See you later tonight. At 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, everybody. That's it for us. Let's go to the Overseer's office and let's get on out of here. All right, everybody, it is time for the Kismet Love Train. Let's go ahead and throw that love train in the chat. Everybody, we're going to make somebody's night tonight. This is when you guys have the power to make somebody's night, where your positivity, your love can make somebody smile, make them have a little bit better stream. Let's see who we got. We're going to click some buttons and watch some ads because that's the way it is right now. We're going to watch some serious amount of ads here for a minute. Well, you guys aren't. I am. While we wait for this baby to queue up, let's do it. Let's do some ad-a-roonies. Lots of ad-a-roonies. World of Warcraft there. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, the graphics on that game is a bunch of... Alright. orangutans or something. It's like Quest for Fire. Oh, they're learning to... Oh, Ancestors. Ooh, that looks like a cool game. Hey, mods, put a Kiz reminder, Ancestors, to check that game out. All right, let's see. We got any of these people before? Well, we have. Oh, we got Joe before. Let's see. We haven't got the other two. Playing some classic WoW right now. 1,000 followers there. 11,000. Playing some No Man's Sky. Having some fun. I can get him, but he's got lots of people on his channel right now. We've got Joe before, because I know I've got him in my follow. Let's help out the little guy. Let's help the guy who is down at 14 follows. Let's send him some love. I don't just help out larger people so that they'll raid me back. I help out the little guy, the guy that I used to be way down there. We're going to help this guy. His name is G. Neal. Right now he's playing some classic. Having some fun, looks like. Running around. He's playing a undead warlock, it looks like. Because he's got a little minion there. He looks like he's having some fun. Now, go ahead and grab that Kismet Love Train right here. Go ahead and copy, paste it right back in the channel, or throw some emotes in there. If you're on mobile, just throw some quick emotes in there. And, of course, my mods are going to tally that up and dish that out to everybody in the stream. Of course, the more you guys participate here in the raid, the more Kiz caps you're all going to get. And, again, this is your job to make this person smile. We're going to see how it goes. And that is it for me, everybody.
Good night. I love you.
Good night, everybody. See you tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some more fun in 76 and in Classic. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.